Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We are Random Encounter Productions. I'm Cody Stone. With me tonight, we have
Eric,
Keith,
Matthew, Megan,
and you guys are playing.
I was about to say, I didn't know if we did it. I am playing Reggie Dionysus.
He is a
troll, grounder, delinquent, anti-hero juggernaut.
Let's just go with a troll juggernaut. How's that?
I'm playing Ather, the dwarven martial mage.
There we go.
And I'm playing Adrian.
My dear friend.
The elf rigger.
And I'm playing Stormy, the elf martial artist.
All right. Adept. You have a hint of magic in you, don't you? Martial artist adept. Yeah.
Yes, martial adept.
There it is.
That's what it was.
That's the word. Oh, shit. Punches. Welcome, everybody. This is our Shadowrun D20 game. We continue to iron out our details with things. So we've got three new players at the table from last week. So if you guys were here last week, you're probably ahead of them. Congratulations.
Yeah.
So we're going to do some quick character catch up and builds, but up first, exciting stuff. We have the winner of our Dungeon Mistress mug giveaway. We rolled for that. So if you were a patron, if you had gone onto the Instagrams and liked, shared, subscribed, and tagged your own Dungeon Mistress in it, you got entered. And of all of those people, I need a drum roll, please. We have Pirate Temple.
Oh! Awesome name, too.
That's a very good name.
Well done. We'll be reaching out on appropriate social media platforms to @Pirate Temple. We'll be sending them that mug from our Threadless store. It is one of our new designs, so definitely check those out. We've got more designs that we'll be working on throughout the weeks to come, so that at future cons and stuff, we not only have the class pins, but we have things for dungeon masters and dungeon ladies, mistresses, moms, everybody. We've got our Pride line coming through.
That's right. And tomorrow starts Pride Month.
Yes, it does.
Because I just ordered my Buy Pride because I'm officially out of town.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's right. The family in Alabama knows. So
Go back
so
now. Everybody knows.
Once Alabama's found out, there's
I live here.
Or damn eagle.
Yeah. As long as it's not rolling, it's fine.
So we've got all of those fun things. Tomorrow is a super big day for us. Tomorrow is International Tabletop Day. Yay! And so tomorrow, starting at noon Eastern Standard Time, we are going to begin a 12-hour tabletop day stream all day long.
Yeah.
Yes, for you, for us, for everybody. It's going to be a good time. So we've got some games lined up. If you have any micro or mini games that you want to suggest, let us know. We will get in there and do those. Yeah, Risk.
Just a micro game. Just a micro game.
Micro
Risk
game.
Legacy. Risk Mass Effect.
Mass Effect Risk. Yeah, that one too. Oh man. So if there was a digital app for Risk that we could we're gonna have the chat up tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we could put that somewhere. I'll be playing that and whatever we're doing, and we would get through all of this and still not be done with that. So
and
we got
to know why? Australia.
Yeah.
Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea.
That's how you
Nice.
Australia and then win the game because you just outlast it until everybody else rage quits.
Yeah. That is exactly.
I literally just stayed in Australia and just built up my forces. Eric, you only get 5 people a turn. Yes, but no one's coming this way.
I get 5 people a turn.
That's plenty for this one place.
Guess what's going to happen? You go try attack. I got my 5 people. You ain't doing nothing.
You never invade Russia during the winter or Australia in a game of Risk.
Yeah,
you never invade Asia in a game of Risk.
So
You just don't.
Or Europe.
Just don't do it.
In Risk Legacy, though, my roommate, what I did to counter, because she would always pick Australia, and she won it the first time we played. So she initialed it. It's hers now. She's the only person who could start there now.
Legacy.
One of the things that I unlocked was a thing where you got to create your own island. Guess who has another port now?
Atlantis is invented. Next Australia.
I literally unlocked one of the armies you could unlock is literally an alien army, and it's amazing.
Is this a real game?
It is. I will bring it in tomorrow if you want me to.
It just happens to be
tomorrow.
next
That's
to Australia. His island.
New Zealand.
Well, to be fair, China is
least-
doing
I
that
mean-
for real. They
They are.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Chinese coast is expanding as China just builds islands because then they can claim more international water.
Big mood, man. I'm not
That's a
even
power
fucking
move.
mad.
Yeah, such a power move.
Listen, Winnie the Pooh, you get that honey, son.
Yeah, that island that was like 5 miles out, and it was like, well, this is a free like international island, and China's like,
It's ours now.
you know,
Way to fucking go.
yeah, it's like, well, this is attached to the mainland now, so
So I guess it's ours, not international water.
that's why they're combating global warming now, not for the environment, just so they can keep their islands. Otherwise, they all go back underwater. And they're like, oh, we worked so hard to make our islands, and
They're actually leaving their refrigerators open to keep it cool out
that
there.
is not
Nope. That's not how you combat global warming.
absolutely positive.
I read a book one time.
No.
It had nothing to do with any of those things.
I don't
but
believe
I read
either
one.
of those. So,
So,
But tomorrow's National
Tabletop.
Tabletop Day.
Yeah.
We're playing 12 hours.
speaking of an apocalyptic future,
please,
what game are we playing tonight?
tonight we're playing Shadowrun. Shadowrun D20. So, we will be playing Shadowrun Sprawl Ops tomorrow at some point. Yes, that's
so
big fans of that. It's super pretty. We'll be popping out the little punchy things on stream, I'm sure.
Oh, that's gonna be so satisfying.
Right? Okay. So we got that, and Arkham Horror 3rd edition. New edition, very different game from what I've seen. So we will find out how to play that. And then a bunch of micro and mini games. Yeah, go ahead and mention our friends.
Yeah. So, guys, they're almost done with my current one, so I'm excited to see that. So I'm gonna go back to my old, loyal, beautiful dice tray that we got from Haunted Mountain. I paused because I did, in fact, forget the name for half a second. In case you caught that. It's been a long day. It's also my birthday, so
Yeah! Congratulations.
But anywho, shout out to Haunted Mountain. We're actually doing a thing. We're running. Our thing is that we're going to run their thing and do the thing.
We have a
This
lot of things with them.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff coming up with Haunted Mountain. This Tuesday, Caitlin will be running Halls of the Toy Maker.
Which the picture for that thing looks awesomely creepy.
Yeah.
We've already sold 40 copies of it.
That's fantastic.
It's doing really, really well, and they're going to be live hosting.
Really?
Yeah, they'll be live streaming us while we play.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So we'll be playing that Tuesday night. That's very exciting. That'll be super awesome. Also, if you head on over and check out their store, they have some of our Disasters in Danger character inspired necklaces.
They do.
Morvas, Maddie, Ruby is the other one.
Yvonne.
Avon.
I've been appropriating other designs.
Oh,
I took Molly Mock and Avantika.
Oh, that's right.
Because that's where Maddie is. She's that
yeah,
sweet spot.
It's just somewhere in the middle.
fusion dance of them.
Where did you get the rest of those?
Okay. Sounds good. So tonight we are playing Shadowrun. Before we get into the world, there's a few stats we need to make sure everybody has. So we are using an amalgamation of D20 systems, primarily Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition with some variant rules from the Dungeon Master's Guide, specifically skill dice, which replaces the proficiency bonus, as well as certain rules like system shock, as well as lingering injuries. Those will all be utilized as well. And then for our classes and some of our other features, we're pulling from Ultramodern 5e by Deus Ex Machina Games, as well as their Apex expansion system for our adept abilities.
Yes.
You have some of those, I believe.
I do.
Yeah.
That's where I got Phenom from.
Yeah, that is where that comes from.
You also got that from your
Hey, a Betty shout out. And then I have created a couple of archetypes for those. Those would be the subclasses used in Ultramodern. We have a rigger tonight. We don't have a decker. But that might be a problem. So we will be diving in and through all of that stuff. But in the sixth world, in the future, pretty much all of your equipment is wired. You get certain bonuses from everything being connected and a part of the same system. So one of the stats I need to make sure you guys all have are your matrix stats. So up first, you should all have a comm link.
Yes.
So you have, I believe, what was your rating? 2?
It's a 3.
A 3. So you're going to have the same rating that she does. You could have afforded that. So a comm link with a rating of 3.
I can give you the same.
Mm-hmm. So your firewall for the 3 of you guys is going to be 13.
Right.
That is essentially your armor class for your matrix. When you're in the matrix, your icon, your digital avatar, their armor class is the firewall rating. Okay. Also, your matrix points.
Like hit points?
Yes.
Okay.
It is the hit points for the matrix.
I'm making sure.
I'm calling them MP for a distinction. Matrix points.
That works.
Right? So your matrix points is for all of those devices is going to be, as I do the math quickly in my head, 24 plus 18, 42.
Yeah, it's 66 plus your rating. That's what I had written down.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
also have 42.
It all works out at 42. Okay. So
42.
So what usually happens with your matrix stuff is if you have a gun, I know many of you have Ares Predator Vs, Predator 5s. Fun fact, that is the signature Shadowrun gun. Thank you very much. Is the Ares Predator. And they update it with each new edition. So since we're pulling from 5th edition until 6th edition comes out, it is a Predator 5. I thought that was fancy. So, all of your weapons, unless they are a throwback weapon, essentially your entire life, you have a digital persona to it. And those devices, your guns, can essentially be bricked. They can be turned off. Imagine when your computer overheats, or if you dropped your laptop in water, it just would not work. Bricking does the same thing. So most people create what is known as a personal area network, where they use their comm link as a defense, and they network all of their guns, your augmented reality goggles. You can afford those if you would like them. Everybody can. Augmented reality gloves. So that's the old Minority Report. I've just got the image.
I still haven't seen that.
God,
It
it's
is
really
a classic.
good. And the
Yeah.
more you talk about it, the more I want to go back, man.
Yeah. With the weird spinny shotgun thing.
Oh, so
Right?
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, God, so good.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
good.
good. Okay.
So, so all of that is there. Your comm link is essentially you attempting to defend yourself with those things.
Mhm.
Comm links also come with. Oh wait, is the firewall on the comm link? Does it say?
No, it does not. But
It's equal to the device
10
rating.
plus your device rating.
That's true. Yes. There should be a data processing
Not for comlinks.
for comm links. Is it all just the device rating?
Yeah.
That's
For my,
I know
Yeah.
for your rig, which I was
That
about to
had-
get to,
Yeah.
as well as
Probably Decker stuff.
yeah, cyberdecks have a full set of stats.
Yeah.
Which is very cool. I'm just going to double check on the comlink thing because I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the right words, the right time. So yes, gear listing. Oh yeah, wireless functionality. So what's fun that we have not gotten to, but we will get to as we continue to layer in the Shadowrun things, is that all those weapons, like the Ares Predator, if you are utilizing the wireless functionality, you get wireless bonuses. So basically, if they are turned on and they are on the matrix, you receive a bonus. And for instance, the double checking. Oh, it should have told me that, but I don't see it.
Yeah.
So the weapons that are not online are known as throwbacks. And those are the ones that are purely mechanical in their design. They are the type of guns that we have today. So the smart gun system is what we would call from the ultramodern book the guided ability, which is a number of times per day equal to its rating. You can either have advantage or if you miss, take a second shot, as basically it hooks up with your goggles, your eyes, and helps you aim the gun. So
and that's smart?
Yes, that's the Smart Link system. And so we would also include those in things like your enhancement bonuses, essentially like a magical item. They would give you a +2 to attack and to damage. So all of you that have the Ares Predator V, you guys have that ability on your basic gun. That's only if you're shooting it at range, though. My martial artist. My apologies. So those things are there. You can add those +2s to your attack rating and damage as well. Well, let's start with a +1. We'll let you guys upgrade your links later on. Things like that. For my rigger, your rigger control console does have some of those stats. It should have a data processing stat.
Yes, it does.
Wonderful.
It's data processing 5.
Good.
And it has a firewall stat of 6.
Okay. What is your device rating on that?
5.
5. So you got a lot of matrix points.
Yeah,
which is great.
So
it should be 24 plus 30. You should have 54.
Okay, cool.
Which is great. Now, for you, are there any other stats on that? I think it's just those two, right?
There's a device rating, cost, data processing, and firewall. Yeah.
Great. So when you are in the matrix, you have a couple of...
You said 24 plus 54?
Yeah, plus 30. 54.
You're good.
When
I have
you
more matrix points than I have hit points.
Yeah.
Good to know.
That's rough.
When you are in the matrix. So what you're actually setting up is called a wide area network, so that you and your drones are all being operated on and through your control rig.
Got it.
Right? That's what allows you to that's what allows you to control them at a distance. Whereas with most vehicles, you're probably full, like an actual wire jack.
Yeah.
Hardwired in.
Got it.
There are things that deckers can do to disrupt your signal, which is create noise. And you have an ability that is noise reduction that you can utilize.
Got it.
Which essentially gives you bonuses to that saving throw.
Okay.
But you can, that is at the cost. So your data processing is basically what you can do to reduce that. When you are in the matrix, in virtual reality, your data processing becomes your initiative bonus.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
instead of your
Instead of my dex.
instead of your dex. And then that's if you're in a cold sim. In a cold sim, when you take matrix damage, you take half as much damage as regular HP.
Okay.
When you are in a hot sim,
Mm-hmm.
data processing remains your initiative bonus. You have advantage on initiative, and you essentially benefit from the haste spell.
Yes.
So you get +2 to your firewall. You get the bonus action. All of those benefits. However, when you take damage, you take full damage as HP damage.
Got it.
Okay.
And so normally, once your MP or matrix points are out, you're kicked out of whatever it is.
Yeah. At that point, you're actually making a save to jack out in time. Otherwise, you suffer what's known as dump shock.
Oh.
And when dump shock happens, your body takes damage, and you're probably stunned, or like you go through there are conditions that hit you.
Okay. Say I was hot simmed and my actual HP ran out before my
you would drop
matrix
unconscious.
points. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Unless you could.
Like if weird stuff happens.
You could essentially do what is known as, like, I think it's a log lock, which means that's what Deckers and ICE, internet security, or those sorts of things, do to certain people, where they prevent them from logging out, from jacking out.
Okay.
Your brain can survive in the Matrix. You may become a ghost in the machine. You may become just a purely digital entity. So if your body goes unconscious and you are still in the Matrix, you can choose to essentially log lock yourself into the Matrix until you get the word that your body is safe.
Interesting.
Would you be able to put his consciousness into a different body? Like in
Potentially. That is, so when we get into androids, it's one of the few things that Shadowrun has been like, nope, I don't like it.
So long as they know where the line is, that's important.
Clearly iPhone users.
Oh, boo. Elves,
That was bad.
right? Trolls, orcs. They're cool with magic. They got it. Cybernetics, cyborgs, we're on board. Androids, nope. No. We don't want it. So there are some serious debates as to how one could do that as a rigger. There are, in full Shadowrun, there are some limitations, but we could explore that if that were to happen.
We'll get there.
Right. Let's go with
When?
Well,
It's inevitable.
So everybody should have a firewall rating. Everybody should have some matrix points.
and my firewall rating, because mine is only 6, is it 16?
16.
Got it. Okay.
It's 10 plus your firewall rating.
Got it.
Yep.
And I don't need a comm link either, because I have my...
Your RCC can act as your comm link. If you would like a comm link as well, you can have both, but you do not need one.
All right.
One of the things also for the rigger, when you are jumped into a vehicle or a drone, if you are, if the vehicle or drone takes damage, you take half damage. It's a quarter damage in a cold sim, half damage in a hot sim.
Okay.
What if it's like lukewarm?
Nope. And we know that in vehicles, it allows you to use your intelligence and computer use in place of any vehicle handling checks.
Got it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just for him.
That's for a rigger. That's his archetype.
Mm-hmm.
I just found out that the notebooks in the Threadless shop have pockets.
Hey!
Nice. Nice.
I'm ordering so many more of these things.
It has
pockets. No, I'm serious.
Basically, yeah.
That's awesome.
There's
Yeah.
a whole folder.
That's what, my friend. Whenever she buys a dress and gets compliment on it, she's like, "Thanks." It has
Yeah,
pockets.
Well, yeah,
Those are my
because
pockets.
it's dumb.
It's dumb.
Dumb.
Because
Wow.
we're
You
persons.
wear girls' pants a couple of times, and you know.
How do my fingers come
I can only my fingernails fit into these.
clack, clack.
God forbid I had acrylics.
Honestly, that's where you start them.
Your sheet.
Oh boy.
This non sequitur provided by.
So speaking of non sequiturs, you had, I believe, before stream a magic question.
Yes,
Let's talk magic for a moment.
sure.
What was your question?
Clarify the drain again for me.
Wonderful.
So,
Drain rating is equal to
spell level.
your spell level.
Great.
Um,
Cantrips, spell level
zero, which is why you're not allowed to have a combat cantrip.
Cantrip. I see that.
Yep. So you don't suffer drain on cantrips. When you cast a spell, if it has an attack roll, you roll your attack roll. If it beats the target's AC, the spell deals whatever it's going to do. If you are also in that same roll, rolling against the drain value of the spell. So it's one roll. You could hit and still suffer drain. You could not suffer drain and miss. So though they are independent results wise, right? If you succeed, if the spell does not require an attack roll, it's a straight con save.
Great.
Versus the drain DC, which is 10 plus the spell level, or the drain value. If you save, or if you succeed on the attack roll, you suffer partial drain, which is just the level of the spell.
Great.
If you fail, then you suffer full drain, which is the level of the spell times 2.
Great.
So
Sounds awful.
It could be.
it can be. It is a limit on
Magic.
your magic.
And drain is only recharged on a long rest.
You can recover it on a short rest.
So it's rest.
The only way to recover it is by resting.
Great.
So if you take a short rest, you roll a hit die, you recover those.
So when you recover the HP, you also recover drain.
Yes.
Great.
That is the only way you can recover drain.
Great.
Okay.
And it is separate from the to hit roll if it's an attack spell.
I'm
For
just
drain.
rolling the D20 as 1,
Oh, cool.
right? So I didn't want to add another roll.
That's fine.
To keep
That makes
things
sense.
moving.
Great.
So you got your D20, your D6, you make your attack roll, right? You know what that is. And if the D20 and the D6, if it's the same value, it's the exact same roll. You're just comparing it to 2 numbers.
Got it.
So it's the full thing. The story there being if you're casting, let's say, Chromatic Orb. I know that's not on your spell list,
Yep.
but it has an attack roll.
Yes.
So you've got the spell in your hand. The story we're telling is that how well you manipulate that energy is whether or not you suffer the additional drain.
Got it.
If you still hit the target when you're pitching it, but maybe it catches your hand or finger, you're suffering the additional effects
Or you
of that
don't
drain.
Or if you really
don't
fail, you don't summon it and
manifest
it
it.
hurts you because you don't summon it. Cool.
Yes. So
Great.
all of those things are
Awesome.
true.
And when you're, and the way you said you were doing it last week in stream was that the drain, if your drain hits where your hit points are, you're KO'd.
Yeah. So drain is essentially counting up.
Yeah.
Your hit points count down.
Great.
And there in the middle of the two should meet. You pass out.
Good.
Right. It's a mathematically that is the same as reducing your max hit points.
Exactly.
It's just an easier way to track it.
To think of it, yes.
Is there something similar if you're in the spirit realm to if you're locked into?
Yes. So you can, all mages in Shadowrun can astrally project. We need to be clear for our D&D viewers. astral projection does not mean go to the astral sea the way it does in D&D. It means go to the ethereal plane where you see everything, but it's funky and ghosty.
Got it.
The way etherealness is.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
There
like
are-
Blink.
Similar. It's Blinkish. Yeah, it is. It is closer. Yeah.
Blink adjacent.
I'm the least informed of everybody on everything, so having a solid, decent
What I love
affiliation
about
will help me and stuff
Shadowrun
like
is
that.
Everything has so it's like this movie, so it's like this TV show.
Kinda.
So
Yeah.
it's like this, like there's
Yeah.
always something that you can connect it
Yeah.
to.
So
And that helps me a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. So you, all mages can astrally project. You can also astrally sense. You can sense spirits and other mana-based or astral entities. When you are in the spirit realm, you can only affect mana or other spiritual things. So you would need a mana-based spell to have an effect on. You would literally only be able to affect living creatures, right? Like Mana Ball that Marty has is a necrotic version of Fireball, but it would deal no damage to your drones because they are not alive, right? They're
Wow.
well, wait till his brain
For
gets
now.
trapped.
Yeah.
He looked at it, the hit points for his human drone and went, I know what I'm doing. I know how this
Step
works
1,
now.
kill myself. Step 2, it's stuck to my own body.
Step 3, profit.
No, step 3, question mark. Step 4, profit.
I always like the producer's step 3, take our whatever and go to Rio.
Adrian will die. Wesley, he will live on.
Oh, the Westworld references begin.
Oh no, I just made a butler. His name is Wesley.
His name is Wesley.
Jarvis was taken.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Jarvis is there.
So mages can astrally project. They have certain spells that they can utilize in the astral world. It's a way for them to do reconnaissance, but they also will have to defend against spirits. There are many malevolent spirits in the astral world.
Of course.
So
That
we
makes
will
sense.
eventually get into certain things for mages that all mages, that you as the highest order mage could do. Artifice, which is precast spells into items, suffer the drain early, recover the drain, and then have it ready for you.
Great.
You could also ritual cast things, conjure and bind spirits is another big one. But we're going to crawl before we can. We're going to shadow
Astral
crawl
project.
before we can shadow run.
Oh.
So,
I'd just like to shadow stand at this point.
yeah.
Honestly, same.
Were there any other questions as far as magic or the astral world or anything along those lines?
Nope. That's not going to be something that I have to do, right?
No. We're getting through some
shadow
basics.
standing.
Yeah, we're shadow standing first. Yes, what do you got?
For my boys, I'm just gonna give them the same pistol I have for now.
Right.
And if down the line I want to change that, we can discuss that.
Absolutely.
But for me, because we're using proficiency dice instead of proficiency modifiers, what sort of proficiency dice will they be using?
They will be using a D6.
Okay.
Okay. So what you're talking about for drones
Yes.
is autosofts.
Got it.
The number of autosofts you can have is based on, I believe, it's either your device rating or it's something about your rig. It's directly related to your rig. We can find it. We can do it.
It's probably either my data processing or my rating. Both of them are 5.
It's going to be probably your rating, I believe. So that's the number of basically programs that you can run on the drones.
Got it.
The drones themselves can run a number of programs equal to their pilot rating.
Yes.
3.
Got it.
So the drones themselves, that means they are proficient in 3 skills. So that's all D6s, and that includes any weapon types. So for your pistol, it's one-handed small arms.
Yeah.
You basically uploaded a program for them to know how to shoot with it, right?
Got it.
And then it is a D6 proficiency rating
Uh-huh.
plus the appropriate ability modifier,
Yeah.
Dex, or the AutoSoft, the program rating. So if you pay extra to get a better program, then they get a bonus to shooting,
Okay.
right? It's like a magic enhancement bonus.
Yeah.
Makes them better at what they're doing,
Got it.
right? So ability modifier, program rating, plus the proficiency of the D6.
Okay.
Does that it makes sense?
No, it does make sense. I have not done any of that because
That's
I did
okay.
not realize.
Well, what we can do is this,
Uh-huh.
because of your rigor control
Uh-huh.
deck. If you have all your drones on a wide area network,
Uh-huh.
then you can upload up to your device rating 5
Uh-huh.
programs, 5 autosofts
Mhm.
that affect all the drones. But then the drones don't have access to the programs loaded on them by themselves. But it also
Okay.
protects them better, because if your drones are not on a network,
Then
Then-
they can be individually hacked.
then they can be individually hacked and targeted.
Got it.
Otherwise, they can't get to the drones. They have to go through your control console.
Mm-hmm.
So we're
Okay.
assuming for our shadow crawl that everything is on the same network.
Yes.
So if
Yes.
you want to pick 5 skills, so one weapon type,
Uh-huh.
right? If they're all using that one gun,
Yes.
small arm, right
Yes.
there, boom. And then you want to pick 4 skills for them to be proficient in,
Okay.
right?
Perfect.
And we're going to assume it's a level 0 program, so they're not getting a bonus for it.
Perfect. Perception.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably like
Stealth.
stealth, acrobatics, athletics, perception.
That's
the
literally.
weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, the basics.
Exactly. Yeah. Like I don't need them to be good at sleight of hand.
No. So, and when you jump in, you
Mhm.
can take advantage of either the autosoft
Mm-hmm.
or
my-
your personal skills and abilities.
Got it. Okay. Good to know. Good
Right.
to know. Okay.
And the nice thing for you is that as you level up and you focus on your computer use skill,
Mm-hmm.
or I might change it. We might just have like a drone skill or something. But I'm trying to make it so the riggers have like a central skill that allows them to drive, fly, anything their drones would do would be like, my drone does this.
Yeah. And that's this skill right
That is-
here.
that
yeah.
is droning 101. Right? That's
This
what I'm
is
trying.
pod racing.
Yeah, exactly. With the midichlorians and everything.
All right.
Sure.
Nobody understands them. Just like some of Shadowrun. It's fine.
That's where the magic comes.
That's where the
That's
magic
where the
comes
magic
from.
is.
Midichlorians.
Okay. Okay,
God
cool.
damn it.
And
I was
Okay.
fine until you did the whole
George.
Yeah. Okay. So, one last thing for you.
yes.
You do have one matrix action that you can take.
Yes, my defensive firewall action.
Yes. And was that explained on the rigging page?
It is explained on this. It is explained on the same. Technically, it's
Yeah.
a Decker action.
Yes.
And it's just that. So as a reaction, I assume to somebody try. It's kind of like shield, but for my
That's it.
for the Matrix. Got it.
Yep.
Then I get it. That is one of the spells that
Yep.
Matthew understands that spell.
I thought you might.
Yeah. So okay, cool. And then the only question that I have about it is that it says that this reaction imposes disadvantage on your next initiative check. So for Shadowrun, are we using similar to the cards where every round is going to be new initiative?
We are going to use the cards.
Okay.
Everybody should prep. Let me rephrase. Those that may dive into the matrix and use their data
Should prep
processing
two.
should prep 2 suits. So if you have not prepped a suit of cards, let's take the opportunity to do that now. Yeah, because one will be based on your dex, like normal. One will be based on your. One will be based on your data
fine.
processing.
It's
Come on,
red.
come on, my dude.
So for this, what am I taking out? If my dex is -1, I add like 2 2s to it then.
Actually, what you do is you remove the ace.
Oh, you monster.
Oh.
Sorry, sweetie.
You monster.
You want to be a beefy boy. Beefy boys.
I am a big, beefy, tanky boy.
They don't dance fast.
Also, I picked all my little ladders. I am a protector of y'all.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have a question
Okay.
about one of my abilities.
Please.
Quick patch.
Yes.
You can use an action to administer aid.
Mm-hmm.
That regains a number of hit points equal to 1d6 / your level.
So it's per level. So you are level 6. You can once per day, or
Okay, that was my question.
It is 6d6.
I didn't know if it was 66 or there were 6 charges of 1d6.
I will here's what I'll do, because I think the grounders actually have something similar, which is called cauterize. I don't know if he took that.
Can you grab those red cards real quick?
Red. 2s? All the 2s?
Yeah, give me all those. Because I'm missing a 2. So
Okay, I'm just going.
Well, you
Okay,
should.
because they're not
you
my.
shouldn't
I
have
just
it
clicked
too.
on my.
I shouldn't have a 2. Never mind.
Never mind. Oh. I lose
You
an
have
ace, you
plus
have
2.
2.
Correct. So I
Your
should get rid of 2 or 3s.
2 and 3.
Done. Jordan. 2, 3.
Yes, I got you.
Oops, sorry, microphone.
So, I apologize. Coming back to. Oh yeah, which would you prefer?
I would on it. I interpreted it as you have 6 charges,
Okay,
or a charge per level.
a charge per level.
So you can do it all in one, and
I like that
that's
interpretation.
done. I will say, as a drawback for that, it is
Per day.
It is per day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like lay on hands.
Yeah. That's kind of what I was. Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm on board with that.
Great. Quick patches, lay on hands.
Yeah,
Basically. But D6s instead of like
Yep.
individual
actual
scale
numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, for Shadowrun, as many D6s as we can get, the better.
Honestly, yeah. That feels
I won't say
right.
better. The
Just the closer, the more accurate.
more accurate. Yeah, that's why you brought all the mini D6s.
Tiny D6s. It's like playing Warhammer.
Yeah.
I remember back when I thought I was good at Warhammer because I won my first one as a kid, and I realized the guy let me win.
Oh,
He was the guy who ran
that's
the.
very sweet.
It was the guy who. It was the guy who ran the
sweet.
shop, and I was like 12, and he
totally let you win.
Yeah, I was just playing a Space Marine, and he actually let me have a Hellhound tank in it, which is from not the Space Marines.
Oh yeah. This I only need 1 suit. Correct. Astral.
Not today.
Thank you.
Not today, Lord.
Not today.
Astral is going to be one of those things where all your physical stats go away, your mental stats become what dictates everything.
Sorry, microphones.
Yeah, it's one of
I
those
play
things.
strings all the damn time.
Yeah.
Have you met me?
So,
Hi.
George.
all right,
Sure, I
guys, I'm feeling
froggy.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Let's
Also, I forgot to give a shout out to Mug of the Week
please.
this week.
Yeah, let's do it.
Out of Africa Wildlife. I have 68 mugs. I'm going to go through all of them.
You totally need 1 more.
I collect them. I love collecting
Why don't
these.
you
Wait,
have
don't
one
you
more?
have 1 more?
Showtime now, though.
one more?
No. Hold on. You don't get to be like, I got to talk about my mug, and then everybody will be like, hey, we want to talk about your mug and why you don't have a 69 mug, and then you're like, no. Gotta do the show.
I didn't realize why you guys said I needed another mug. I was like, listen, we can talk about this later. Now I realize why. Yes. That's also my hit points, too. So nice.
Of course it is. I feel like his hit points shouldn't change the rest of the game.
No, I have to be a tanky boy. I take all the damage.
That's because
69?
he's all right.
He didn't.
So we're not going to level up. We're just going to
Did
keep
you
the
write
same level of bad guys.
The individual dice so that they can be replaced at higher level. It's fine.
Then he's good at 69.
69 will stay forever.
The lowest one was 4.
Yeah.
Because you changed the lowest one, right?
You would.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would end up changing the laws, but
I'll
it's,
write it down.
it's fine.
We'll get to it
Yeah.
later. Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
The lowest one was 4.
Yeah, that's good.
Remember, there's at least 110.
There were,
And
there,
8 because he went 10, 8, 18.
yeah,
That's all.
Because I saw the
remember.
forums like, that one's going to go.
yeah. Someday, somehow. Let's talk about the Shadowrun universe.
Yes.
Shall we, guys?
Yeah.
6th.
15 minutes in. I'm so sorry.
Hey, no,
Player.
we're in for it. They're
I know.
learning too. So.
I know. It is
Where does it take
all
place, Cody?
It takes place right here in Orlando.
What year is it, Cody?
We're guessing 2077, 79.
Okay, does I-4 still suck?
Always.
It's still under construction, man.
Yeah.
Like, so they got new construction going on.
It's the Uber I4 project. It was Ultimate, now it's Uber.
No. It's a loop.
Ah.
Because of the stratification of the Orlando
right.
city, where the theme parks and all the attractions are at the top. It's literally your middle class is sort of in the middle, the lower class down in the swamplands and things like that. The original I-4 that runs from Tampa to Jacksonville,
Daytona.
but that, with those cities coming in closer, they needed a hyperhighway to travel up as well. So it is the I-4 loop. It is a vertical loop. It is not good.
Kill some priest.
Yeah, it's honestly more like a giant like Mobius spiral back and forth. So that is what that is. It has been in many ways made obsolete by corporate owned and made essentially like tollways, roadways. That's one of those things that people that are part of the corporations. It's included. It's one of the benefits of working for the corps is that
You get private toll roads.
yeah, you don't have to work on. Private citizens have to pay to be on those roads. It's part of your benefit package.
We get the Sun Pass for free.
Yeah, essentially. Not
We don't.
just a Sun Pass. You're on like
You
you're
got
on
the
a private
Fast Pass.
road. Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah. That's the corporation for you. Whichever one you would want. That's one of the corp's benefits. Also, it's something that they do for their guests, so that when they come to the city, they don't have to be on I-4. I-4 itself is primarily dominated by go-gangers.
Are those like
My kind of
dancers?
peak.
But
Razor
Me?
boys and girls.
My kind of-
They are, riggers and racers. They are individuals that want to go fast.
Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, no, they will effectively disable the maglocks on their vehicles, so that when they ride the strip, it's pure velocity that is keeping them tethered
Nice.
to it, as opposed to the magnetic connection.
That is like safely.
So it's
keeps you
just
on.
G keeping them on the thing?
Is it-
basically.
yeah, at times.
Sounds like a very Kyle thing to do.
I don't know what a Kyle is, so that's okay. You can explain that to
Well,
me
your
later.
drywall is safe. We'll just leave it at that.
That's terrifying.
It is terrifying.
The city of Orlando has been amalgamated into some of the other cities as global warming has narrowed the landscape, creating throughout the Everglades sort of has been swallowed up by seawater. Miami still exists as its own sort of island area, very much associated with Cuba and Puerto Rico and a lot of the island nations, other nations that would have been consumed by global warming. They have all sort of gathered into what is this mecca of Hispanic island culture. But past that, further up north in the Central Florida region is the primarily corporation-owned city of Orlando. which takes in parts of Jacksonville that have moved as far inland as they could, as well as Tampa, traveling up to meet it. It is, because of its entertainment nature, it has become a free city, quote unquote, free city. What that means is that there is no overarching government, no statewide government. There's a city government, but that is essentially it. It is similar to Denver and Seattle, and I think there's maybe Nuremberg in Germany, maybe Berlin, might be Berlin, Free State Berlin. But some cities have done that. The Panhandle of Florida is part of the United Confederate States of America.
Oh, they branched off it like they said they would?
There are. So the nation looks very different.
Okay.
There is the UCAS, which is the United Canadian American States, which takes Canada and most of the northern states. In the Southwest, a lot of those states, I think parts of Texas are Confederate, parts of Texas are free, parts of Texas have been reclaimed by Mexico. So that large state gets broken up. Much of the Southwest becomes part of the elf nation of Tir na Nog, because when magic returns to the world, the Sioux and other Native American tribes experience a renaissance of magic and spirituality. And they also have a very high metahuman population of elves. So all of those things come together for them to form their own nation.
Mm-hmm.
Denver is notably the one like free city in that area. California becomes the Free State of California, fights a war, I think, with Canadian America states for independence. Seattle is a free city in Washington, and then the southeastern, like southern, those part of things, become the Confederate States of America.
Isn't Chicago free too?
Chicago, I don't know if Chicago is necessarily free. Chicago has a no man zone.
There we go.
Yeah.
There's something about Chicago.
A big chunk of Chicago gets blown up in like magic radiation and has a bunch of like zombie things, mutants that are around.
Mm-hmm.
There's also the great ghost dance that debilitates the nation of Tir na Nog, and multiple matrix crashes that happened. When we do the playtest for the quick start rules for Shadowrun 6 World, that is part of the story, is a great blackout that's coming. So we are just prior to that.
The dwarves are.
Are we going to try to prevent it?
I don't know. Probably not. We'll probably contribute to it in a meaningful and effective way, but we'll find out.
Oh, God.
Dwarves don't have an independent nation in and of themselves. It is the dense population of the elves in that one specific area is only notable because everywhere else it is a fairly even mix between elves and dwarves. There are fewer trolls and orcs than there are other races. But even that it's rare that specific areas have such a dense population of a specific
and humans
metahuman type. Humans are still the primary, most populous of them. There are by nation variants of races.
Okay.
So like Oni are a type of Chinese and Japanese orc.
Cool.
But that they are similar to, but nationally distinct from.
Got it.
Dark elves, or drow that we would know them, have their own nation in South Africa. There was a hugely dense population of dark elves there, so they have their own nation there.
Good.
European elves have a very distinct that too, but like certain Fey races. So there are distinctions between kind of all of them wherever you go. But
It's red.
yeah, the metahuman population is an interesting sort of
Balance.
split. Yeah. Dwarves themselves they do have remnants of what is known as the clan tongue, I believe, but it's not terribly utilized. Elves is Elvish, or whatever their Fey language is, probably of the fantastical races of their languages, is the one that is probably utilized the most, or maybe heard. Although going through a resurgence right now it's like an orc renaissance in Seattle. As the orc underground, they all sort of come together and they're beginning to practice their racial language.
Hell yeah.
Orc, that orcish
Nice.
Hell yeah.
tongue. So
I find that acceptable.
Yeah.
So there is all of that information. In Orlando itself, because of the entertainment nature of it, there has been a wide thrust for adult entertainment to be utilized and promoted in the area, where a lot of fantasies. Yes, 6-year-old.
I was just saying that's where Reggie Dionysus comes in.
God. Oh my God.
So, where actual magic is utilized in a fairly, it's dangerous to cast spells, as seen by the drain in and of itself.
Okay.
However, here, corporations will force their mages or individuals to cast spells for frivolous endeavors, creating things such as literal flying brooms to play Quidditch on, and things along those lines. As well as allowing, but not acknowledging or promoting, a subset of BTLs, Better Than Lives, which is a virtual reality TRID that surpasses the sensory protocols, defenses, as well as individuals that go through extensive cosmetic surgeries that are enhanced by magic to the point that it is near seamless for the creation of individuals and partners that represent intellectual property characters. So it's all of those sorts of things but it's consider it motivated by a greater depth of greed that would allow a corporation like Disney or Universal, something that is a little more wholesome, to not care. And due to the mass of the population and the number of workers that they can employ, it is a meat grinder of a system that is willing to sacrifice whatever necessary to keep not just their employees, but also the wider masses entertained and happy. It is a tough time in Orlando. And down here in the swamps and in the dregs of the Milk District is where our Shadowrunners hang out. So, I know you guys have a warehouse.
Yes. We have
The-
part of
the
the
warehouse.
factory.
Yeah, at the TGV Milk Factory. So that it should provide you with enough room for your vehicles, as well as for your drones, some workshops.
I didn't buy a vehicle.
You don't know.
You really
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have one.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Okay.
could not have afforded a vehicle. He
Afforded many a vehicle.
afforded a few.
What was your starting money at?
450,000.
That's a little bit more than me.
It was my top priority.
Yeah,
I was like, I need money.
yeah,
So I got money.
Money was
Yeah.
my number 3.
yeah.
Good call on that.
For riggers and deckers,
Deckers, money is probably top priority.
your
'cause
equipment makes your skill set.
Yep.
Magic.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Oh no, his thumb!
I love those two. They were hilarious. That was one of my favorite comedic bits ever.
Putting someone's thumb back on?
Oh, I thought you were. There was another. These two Japanese guys who they essentially do all the cheesy stuff, magic trick. You know who I'm talking about? And they're hilarious.
I believe you.
Like it's very clearly
out.
they're just doing comedy, and they're not really trying to do actual magic tricks because it's obvious how they're doing the stuff.
Yeah.
But they do it in such a hilarious way.
I shall have to find them.
Neat. So,
We're in the boat.
yeah.
so you guys, some other fun facts about the world. Beef meat, very rare.
Huh.
Nine
For medium.
non-existent.
Just beef?
Um,
meat.
shi-
All meat.
well, here in Orlando, gator meat and snake meat are, and sort of aquatic lizard meat are. plentiful.
Aquatic lizard. Okay.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Tiny little lizards.
Is beef meat the world?
Beef
Like-
meat.
So that is a global. So that is a global thing where I'm not 100% sure why.
Why? But for
But-
some reason,
It was
but-
cow farts.
no cows.
Yeah, but well, the cows are rare.
Yeah.
So consider steak and cow things the way we would the price range and rarity that
Wagyu
Like-
beef.
that like Japan would
Yeah.
experience for it, where it is a delicacy, it is rare, it is not something that is utilized. Soy takes up a large portion of most poor people's diet.
Makes
In
sense.
fact, things like coffee, what you guys have probably eaten most of, except for maybe you, because you've got so much money, or had so
Well.
much money. What
Extra
most
car.
of you would have probably experienced is a lot of natural food substitutes, right? Soy calf is famously
The soy coffee.
the soy coffee. Yeah, that it is far more. You would have to go to like a coffee place. Everywhere else will serve soy calf.
And what are they? Something substitutes?
Mostly soy substitute.
No, but the whole thing.
It was
I was writing, and then you went to soy, and then I got to the end.
I
natural food substitutes.
yeah,
Thank
natural
you.
food substitutes. Yeah, thank you.
Mhm.
So it's certain vegetable things that and processed things that make up like your burger is not beef; it's a mix of
Impossible.
soy and other things.
Got it.
Right. There's a wide variety of that stuff to sort of look at and dig in.
Yeah, basically.
We're
So
lizard.
no, you've got gator.
I'm vegan.
Yeah.
Actually, a gator's pretty good.
Gator is pretty
Gator.
good.
Tastes like chicken.
It does.
Yes.
Ish.
Mostly chicken.
Not eating snake.
Oh, you don't have to eat snake.
You can exclusively eat soy replacements and gator meat.
Gator jerky.
But yeah, there are a lot of like vegetable paths. There are also
Got
like
it.
protein enhancements and substitutes and things like that. So you guys are all probably on the weightlifter diet of like rice and whey. That's why everybody in Shadowrun is jacked. Yeah, it's rice, soy-based coffee, and whey protein. That's
oh
what
my
you guys.
God. How have we not had heart attacks yet?
That's why everybody's
Some people at this table
at all times.
you're already close to that. But steak
and-
up that rice. Steak up that rice.
And somewhere Vince McMahon's brain floated is so happy.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Charlie's Vince McMahon.
His head is going to be preserved by steroids, actually.
So there is that. I will say that like the food carts down in the swamps are probably like you've seen. Have we all seen Blade Runner?
No.
Yes,
Great.
OG Blade Runner. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
that's
Yes.
fine. Have you seen the picture of Harrison Ford in the jacket sitting at like the Chinese stand?
Yeah.
That picture.
Got
So
it.
those or Fifth Element,
Mm-hmm.
where the guy comes to floats by the window and he's got his weird like retro
Yeah.
flying copter car.
Well, it's very
Yeah, down in the swamps, the food carts are sort of that, but they probably have like dried and cured like snake and things. Like that's what's in the water.
yeah.
I'd like to think, like, you know that, like, you want to go and pick your lobster?
Yeah,
Like, the stands just have a hole, and they're like, oh, they just reach down and
Just
grab
into
whatever's
the-
there, and there it is.
There-
It's disgusting.
there are
That's
plenty of
Florida.
the. Yeah, there are some of those that have them. What I'm thinking is that because we know there's such an invasive species problem in the Everglades with people that have brought
Yes.
like pythons and other snakes and then set
We
them
can stop talking
loose.
snakes.
I apologize.
For roll-ups.
So that as the water level rose, they probably migrated.
Yeah.
The fruit
and
roll-ups came to
The
land.
fruit roll-ups came to land.
It's actually
That,
working.
that works.
that
I'm
makes
good with
sense.
that.
That makes
Fertilizing
sense.
fruit roll-ups. I'm feeling
Yeah. To be fair, my brain went fruit by the foot because I interchanged the two. But
yeah. Good
I
fruit
get
by
it.
the foot. Fruit
Yeah.
roll-up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also,
yeah,
you said fruit roll up, and
And
I
I
just thought the fruit by the foot. Yep.
it's a
It
common
works.
misconception.
So there are a lot of that.
Got
So
it.
we are probably, at some
Again,
point, we could
all this
legit
just
fight
forget.
giant snakes.
Oh yeah.
This is so random. Why is Florida a thing?
Yeah.
Because none of this is shit you're making up. That's the
No,
worst part.
No,
This
it's
is just
like,
us.
It's just like going into the future, like maybe 5 years.
I am taking current day problems and I am applying a Shadowrun logic.
Yeah, that's a Shadowrun solution.
I did not say solution.
just logic.
That's our job. We just
You as a solution.
we kill fruit roll-ups.
You kill fruit roll-ups.
We killed dangerous spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
No, because danger noodles are kind of cute, and those are smaller ones. These are not noodles.
Danny
Don't forget
Bates.
about no,
Sorry.
danger logs are my favorite.
Sorry,
Danger
sorry.
logs are my favorite.
So what would you guys like? How would you like to begin your day? What time do you guys think you begin your day? The last time we had started with the group, we were thinking evening for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. I don't
well-
wake up until 3.
So, what is Stormy? What is your sin condition like? You have a false sin?
I do.
Great. I'm about to ask that question for everybody. So a sin is a system identification number. They come in ratings. A corporate sin, a full corporate sin is sort of the highest rating. The better your sin, the easier it is for you to get items that are illegal, restricted, or monitored. The also easier it is for the system, whether it's in the matrix or in meat space, to track and monitor you. So they goes from like corporate sin, demi-corporate sin, and then you get into like national sins, local, state government, city government sins. Criminal sin is another one.
Military?
Military, yes. If you served in the military, you would have a military sin. So, Dionysus, what would you, do you think you can also have a fake sin. If you were not born in a corporate arcology, if you have never held office or served, it's more light, and you're a Shadowrunner, you've probably grown up on the streets, paid for a false sin, and use that to like get access to places, to buy things with, all of that sort of stuff. Citizenship is not assumed anymore, especially when you are traveling between places like a free city in Orlando, where wherever you came from before, if it's not a corporate sin, it doesn't hold much value. So, are you in the system or are you sinless? Are you a sinner or are you sinless?
I'm trying to think, like, what? Sorry.
You're
Can you
fine.
go to everybody else and then give me a moment?
What do you think?
Now that I understand what it is.
I have a veteran sin
Sure.
from California.
Okay. That's perfect. Yeah, fighting in the
Fighting in the
California Wars. Yeah, in the
coming
Independence Wars.
from Northern California,
Yeah.
the mountains and the
Perfect.
miners. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is absolutely perfect.
I'm a 2049er. Yeah.
That's perfect. What do you think?
How much are fake sins?
They're not terribly expensive. I'm not worried.
Yeah.
We will find the price, and
I
if
have
you
a price
guys
and I just can't re-find it.
if you guys you can worry we'll worry about the rating of it later, because the rating determines how easy or hard it is for the system to realize it's fake.
It's fake. Yeah.
You're basically just setting the DC for that
Mm-hmm.
check.
Yeah. I have a fake one because I needed one to
Yes.
be able to buy things.
Yeah, you had to have one to get your rig.
Yeah, my rig. That's what I meant. So although he had been an orphan in the foster system, so I wasn't sure if that would give him one. But
where was he an orphan at?
Just the Midwest
Midwest
area. Yeah.
Okay, so Midwest probably if you're hitting edge of Tirnanog, maybe not.
Okay.
If you're a little more towards Chicago and you're in Canadian states, might, because he was an orphan, might have had like a one as a minor, but
yeah,
because he's an adult,
exactly.
Yeah, I am perfectly fine with a fake sin.
Perfect.
With that background.
Then
Absolutely.
fake sin it is.
Okay. Cool. So, and highest rating.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm saying
probably higher end rating.
Yeah.
If not the highest.
I would say the highest is like
Probably. Yeah.
it's like heir to the company.
Yeah, not that, but highest realistic.
Right. Something that's going to let you go around and do stuff.
Solid middle management.
Basically. Yeah.
Stormy, I know you have a fake sin, and that you have adjusted your name on. What did we settle on for you?
So I was thinking about it, and because he's like very much about, even though he's not really highly thought of because he's a troll and everything like that, he'd still be a good person. He'd go through the law and do everything proper. So he'd probably have very low. He'd have one, but obviously it's going to be low because he's a troll.
So racially, trolls don't suffer a terrible stigma.
Okay.
The biggest stigma that trolls suffer is that they are expected to be dumb, or not stupid, but there are no troll astrophysicists.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Gotcha.
There are troll corporate leaders. There are trolls that serve in intelligent capacities, but as far as intelligent fields of work go, trolls don't seem to reach the pinnacle of them. That is the stigma about trolls. What can I help you guys find?
We're trying to find the sin thing.
You're good. We have continue. No, because it's. I think it was.
I'm just reskinning Jeremiah, but I feel like he because what I wanted to do, because it'll also be easier to just adjust my character backstory like this. He would be someone who's like on the police force or like military level.
So military is one thing. Police forces are corporate run.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They are so there are no individual city or state police forces anymore.
Okay.
Police forces are third party individuals that a city will hire to police its streets.
Okay.
It opens it up to a wide amount of corruption, but it is also something that is, I think, just necessary based on the economic realities of the sixth world.
Okay. So what do you feel like?
366.
Yeah,
we found the list, just not prices for them.
Yeah.
Where was it? You just had it. Why did you move?
63.
Stop. Stop. Okay. 363.
1 second. I'm going to help them find this so that
We found it. We figured it out.
it's a price based on the rating.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
We're good.
yeah. Everything, we're good. We figured it out.
We're good.
It's just this one likes to scroll.
Because I was reading.
What were you reading? It was bouncing back and forth like a tennis ball.
Yeah.
Oh my
Great.
god.
We fought against each other.
But now we're friends.
Well, that's yet to be seen.
Friends. That's what we are. We're friends.
Best friends.
Because, yeah.
Watch the light leave your eyes.
Yeah.
Just don't be like the last dwarf I encountered.
Wow.
If
He
you
literally
want,
started
I'll
a
be the
cult
last-
that it was against my race. So
I'll literally be the last dwarf you encounter if you keep that up.
Hey. This is what you tune in for, folks.
I won't.
Us looking stuff up and fighting each other. All
Vaguely
right.
threatening each other while we sip energy drinks out of mugs.
That's right.
false. This is an orange vanilla. We're not sponsored by you, okay? So
Caffeine in it?
Yes.
Energy
it
drink.
got some caffeine in it.
There you go. So yes. Vice rating, prices, burns and makes and license.
Blasting off? Yeah. That's all I thought.
We'll find a price.
Yeah,
for it.
it's all good.
Everyone
it doesn't
has
matter.
a price.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's. I know it's based on a writing. I actually think it's in like the lifestyle section.
Probably.
It's fine.
We're good.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. Yeah.
cool.
Mhm.
Cool.
So you guys are starting your. Do you? Any of you have day jobs?
Yes, I work at a clinic.
Okay. Absolutely. Sounds good.
/ mission.
Marty has a
Okay.
job.
I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
think of it, Salvation Army.
I got you. Sure.
I
The
can
Scrappers Army.
Yeah.
I can do something at one of the bars.
Perfect.
How smart do I have to be a bartender?
That's smart.
I
You
mean,
really have to.
It's actually really hard.
No,
I know it is.
like
I
she's
know it
super
is.
smart and she's super dexy, so I can like cocktail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But she's not terribly charismatic, so I
you're
can like
fine.
gruff cocktail,
Yeah.
which is the title of my sex tape. Okay,
I've got to.
gruff cocktail. The sequel no one
I
asked
will
for.
let you know there is so entertainment wise since the emergence of fantasy races in the sixth world, there have been a decades worth. I mean, we're what 6 decades in. So initially there was the decade of remakes, in which anything that had a fantasy race
Oh my
was
god!
remade with
Oh my
fantasy
Lord of the
races.
Rings happened. Lord of the Rings was remade with
Yeah.
real elves.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
and
did.
the Quidditch match was actually.
Yeah.
Oh, they all had like GoPros on there. Oh fuck! That would be so rad.
Yeah. There was.
Oh, no.
Quidditch is already a real thing,
because
okay?
they're a damn corporation.
Basically.
Worth
It was very dangerous.
Take my blood. I don't care.
Quidditch is already a real thing, guys. Okay?
No, it is. No, it is.
Some of us have played.
It is, but
Like,
real flying.
still
real to me.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh my god! Could you imagine? There would be an entire like. You'd be a stunt magic performer.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
like,
hell yeah.
for like wizard duels, you actually duel each other. You just
Very
put in your-
choreographed.
That's
Instead of a high life runtime, you just have wizard duels.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna go with a vet. Sin like his.
Wonderful.
From where would Indiana? What was it? What would that be one again? CAS.
You know what? Somebody Google it for me and
Indiana?
tell me what states are in the
okay.
In the Shadowrun.
in the United Canadian American states.
Oh, I forgot the U.
Yeah. UCAS.
That's close. See.
I am not 100%. I don't know all the
All right. It
Lines.
is.
Well, fun fact.
Not
There's a
Washington, D.C.
Shadowrun in Lakeland, Florida.
Mhm.
So
It's a street.
Indiana?
Yeah.
Indiana is in here.
Canadian.
So is Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
And the Dakotas. No, I'm
They're
kidding.
not real.
But we're
The
literally
void that is Dakota.
I mean, all the way down to Kentucky and Kansas.
So
Those
does
are the
the red
furthest
mean
south.
no?
Mhm.
Does the red mean yes? Former.
The red means yes.
Really?
Yeah, because Kentucky was on that list.
CFS.
So it's Connecticut, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, New Jersey, New York, Dakota, North Virginia, Ohio, the other Dakota, Seattle, Prince Edward Island, but not Nova Scotia, Baltimore, Boston, Chicago, Cleveland, Columbus, Detroit, Indianapolis, Minneapolis, St. Paul, New York City, Milwaukee, Kansas City, Omaha, Ottawa, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Seattle, St. Louis, fuck's Thunder Bay, Toronto, Washington,
I don't know, but I suddenly want to be from there.
FDC, Winnipeg, Buffalo, Niagara Falls, Madison, Springfield, Rochester, Syracuse, Columbia, Missouri.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, and in 2005, the United Nations moves from New York to Geneva. What is that?
There's a ton of history to it,
Mhm.
which
Hawaii is its own kingdom.
yeah,
As
Nice.
well it
As it
should be.
Nice.
I am not. Yeah, I'm not following a ton of the full
Sorry, just-
history.
That's
No, because their history actually diverges in like the 90s.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's because the original game comes out in 89.
So
They diverge in like 90.
the Free State of
Got it.
Orlando is just north of the Caribbean League.
Yeah,
Cool.
that I am just. I believe technically Orlando is
It's-
part of the Confederates,
But we have it as the Free
but
State of Orlando.
I'm
Yeah,
for
that's
us,
great.
Oh,
for
yeah.
our run,
Yep.
Hell yeah.
for our lives.
Because
Yep.
It's my Shadowrun.
Yep.
that's right. Damn it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Cool.
I thought that would be more interesting.
Yeah.
For us.
Yeah. Not a day job,
Yeah.
but can I be part of one of the biker gangs?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And still,
That's a day
Shadowrun
job.
like
yeah.
and
You
still
want
Shadowrun separately.
gangers are often a entry system into the world of shadow running.
Hell yes.
They are cheap and disposable individuals that will do just about anything for a new yen. So
Well,
if
'cause
that's
I've-
not shadow running and training,
I mean, true. Because as per the rolled backstory, I
Mhm.
have been a gang.
yeah,
So I would like to be part of
He would like to gang.
an Orlando gang, and if I may,
please,
I was finding some gang names
please.
online today. One of them, my favorite, dogs. That's literally it. But it's not going to be the one that is
No.
here in Orlando.
Thank
but,
you. I feel like a good gang name needs like an adjective.
it does.
With-
it really
with-
does.
yeah.
It really
That was
does.
why they weren't a successful game.
Well, because they split
that's the Hells
into
Angels.
the best boys and the bestest boys, and things went.
Wait, what
things
about the
went
goodest
terrible.
boys? What happened to them?
Oh no, they were
That was
destroyed
Vico.
in the initial
In the
schism.
exactly in the initial war. But I also have Elven Lightning and Voodoo Fighters. Were two of the other very good ones.
I will
that
take. I will
liked.
take either.
Or both.
Probably Voodoo Fighters.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because-
whichever one you don't take is gonna have to be your rival gang.
I mean, fair.
So
Oh, but Elven Lightning.
Elven Lightning is pretty
Actually,
good.
I think I'm gonna go with
That's
Elven
fine.
Lightning.
I respect that decision.
because it's very good. So
Yeah.
Elven Lightning. So I not necessarily.
how do they abbreviate that? Is that Elite for short?
Ooh, yeah, Elite.
Probably a lighter. E-lighter.
Probably.
E-Sig.
No, not that.
Not that.
Not that.
Wasn't going that far.
All right, cool. So yeah, not a day job
Mhm.
necessarily,
I got you.
but
Yeah, no, that's part of it,
Yep.
and you absolutely do have part of that going. Yeah, if you have any other gang names, let me get one.
I will go back to because I found a really good generator
Mhm.
that like a very good Shadowrun generator that was able to do them via like either like what you were, where you were from, gang names, movie names.
Okay,
That were like movie names that might happen. It was very good. It was
that's
very good.
fantastic. I like that a lot.
That's pretty
It
big.
was very good.
I also think we went through the modern update remake, in which all of the classics are remade like shot for shot, but just in the current time
Yeah.
and space. So we've got like Casablanca, but he's like half deck head, chromed out.
Just remember, we'll always have the kingdom of Hawaii.
Exactly.
The Kinky Warlocks
Okay.
was the one that came up.
Damn.
The Chromed Sinners.
Chromed Sinners. I
Actually,
like that one.
Kinky Warlocks is led by Brendan. Urie, fun fact.
Also Fast Food was a option for the generators. And
Nice.
one of them is Soy Falafel Monster as a thing, just
Yeah.
so that everybody's aware.
Yeah.
But yeah, like movies like The History of the Ultimate Monks
Mm-hmm.
and just Woman.
Woman.
Like it too.
Just Woman.
Yeah.
It is a very, very good. I will share this just because
Please do.
it's just Woman.
Yes. Welcome.
Just because it is probably my favorite generator that I've ever name generator that I've ever come across.
Yeah.
So if you're part of our Discord, if you're I believe if you sub
Yeah.
on Twitch or
Subscribe
you're
on
a
Twitch
Patreon,
or if you're a
then,
patron.
then you can see this name generator that I just posted.
I wonder if it's the same thing that I did, because I got like Reggie Dionysus, but like it had options like, do you want it to be English, African, all the like a whole list? Do you want it to be Greek? Do you want it to be mythological? Do you want it to be? It was lit. I chose wrestler and mythological, and it got me Reggie Dionysus, which
But yeah, so
nailed it.
So
those are some game names.
a few nights ago, Stormy, you and some of your other compatriots
Yes.
had a run-in
Yes.
with a corporate hit squad.
Yes.
Essentially,
Oh,
you had tracked back to one of the gang houses.
Yes.
What was his name?
Colbine.
Colbine. Yep, he couldn't pick a name, so he just went with Colbine.
Yeah.
Not a combine or a coal field, just a Colbine.
That's what I wrote down.
No, it is.
It may as well
No,
go on.
yeah, it is. That is absolutely
Cornelius runs the bar.
yes.
Did we say which one?
The
It's
sports.
Is it Sportstown?
Sports Town? Yeah,
Okay.
the rules run Sports Town.
Okay.
Yes, in the historic Milk District.
which is now super ironically hipster. Because
Even more than
they're
usual?
doing it as throwbacks to hipsters.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
God.
Yeah,
but they're digital throwbacks.
just being there gives you a nosebleed. Digital throwback.
Oh yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that all of the like twisted handlebar mustaches have to be like bioluminescent and phosphorus, so that
That might actually make it bearable.
Amazing.
yeah.
No,
Or not.
trust the dwarf.
Are you a dwarf?
Yes.
Ooh, girl. Okay.
You guys held off on storming the gang house specifically because of your friend's association, knowing that you could spark a gang war, which is sometimes good for business, sometimes bad for business,
Mm-hmm.
but one that you should at least take into consideration your friend and his
Loose acquaintance. I don't know if we're friends.
you guys live together.
That's true.
Your roommate.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, that one.
this one.
Oh, I thought you meant Colbine.
No.
No.
Oh no!
me.
Yes, friend. Yes, friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry, Matthew.
Adrian.
Adrian. That's right.
Okay.
Adrian. Yeah, that helps. Yeah, no, the fact that Adrian is part of a go gang, and you guys are known associates. You all have been running at least for 2 years. So you have a little bit of a reputation, at least locally within the city goes. You don't have so in Shadowrun there are actually a few stats to monitor. Rep is your reputation from completing jobs within the Shadowrun community. You also have a fame score. So if you become too well known, you get hassled and hounded by essentially paparazzi. And there is a precedent in Shadowrun for famous people like rock stars to side job as Shadowrunners because they get access and can travel.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Huh.
The original, if you guys have never seen the original commercial for Shadowrun to come out, it's from the 80s. It's a gem.
Is
But
it awful? In the best way
No.
possible?
yeah. So that's also part of where the idea of the pink mohawk comes from, where your Shadowruns are loud, bombastic. You are a known Shadowrunner. You are in people's faces, but you just smash and grab your way through everything.
Got it.
As opposed to the far more precise, secretive mirror shades
Yes.
version of Shadowrunning. You guys are probably somewhere in between. You haven't quite figured out which way you're going yet.
Sure.
So you do have a little bit of a reputation, but you're at least known associates of each other. So if the team last week does a sweep and clear of a gang hideout, they are a known associate of you, a still active member of a Go gang, then an E-lighter, then you probably bring down a lot of pain and trouble,
Got it.
right? So we'll say it is a day or two later. You guys have been digitally monitoring Colbine and his movements. He's been sticking in and around the E-light house. You probably did. You guys clean up the
The bodies?
the corpse bodies?
I would like to think we put them in the car.
Okay. I mean, you probably can just dump them in a swamp bay.
Right, but we got to put them in the car first.
Yeah.
I didn't say
absolutely.
keep them in the car.
No, I'm just saying, but you did not leave them in front of the gang house.
I wouldn't have wanted to.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Well, I can't remember if I said it. So.
No, you didn't have to. That's why I'm asking.
No, we didn't.
Great. Do you want to?
Leave them? No, I want to take them away.
Great. So you dump them in the bay. Gators chew them up.
To
Good times are
Do
had.
whatever. Fruit roll, it's fruit roll.
Yeah.
And what is this E-light?
That's my gang.
Oh, okay,
We're the Alvin Light. So we're the
Eli.
Like the elite?
B.
no, like
Elven lightning electric. Like
Lighter?
I
it's,
know, but E-light's almost like elite.
yes.
yeah.
I'm helping you.
B E light.
B. E. Light.
So you were saying, Cody?
So 2 days have passed. Colbine hasn't been moving a lot, and you know that he has that huge chunk of pay data sitting in that house with him. You do have the small bits of video file. You haven't been able to scrub them or get any more details off of them. You know that there is a missing couple of runners that whoever Elite was working with, or Colbine was working with that night. And that's going to be what you guys are sort of focused in on.
We know who he took from.
But who is he working with?
Right. You're not sure who he's working with. Did you write down the names?
Mm-hmm.
What names did you have? written down?
I have that he tried to steal from Marvelous Marv, who's a flashy dwarf,
Mm-hmm.
Signal Cat, who's a chromed human and a decker,
Mhm.
and then an unknown human male who is a mirror shade.
So you also have not had any pings on Marv or
Signal Cat
or Signal Cat.
or generic Shadowrunner. Have we tried generic Shadowrunner?
You have not,
Nor
but
should we.
you can.
Should we just? All right. So you guys are all cut up, then I'm assuming.
Yeah, you guys are relatively caught up on the day's adventures. You're in Sportstown. It is terrible as always, but there are plenty of people sitting around playing digital versions of old school board games and
ping pong,
ping pong,
which is
digital ping
genius
pong.
because the ball never leaves.
Yeah, you never have to chase down. the
Fucking
ball.
right.
I was playing ping pong and ding dang.
I feel so bad. You create these beautiful worlds, and I'm like, digital ping pong.
If I could do it, I would.
Have you heard of Pong?
Pong?
I'm aware. Okay, like, so I get it, but at the same
I
time,
mentioned reality.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm down with
That's what that
it.
voice
Yeah, no,
thing.
that actually makes it better. Great.
You guys have come back here. It's the runner hangout, right? You haven't been approached by a Johnson. You don't have like an investor for this job. You don't have anybody that is looking for it, but somebody, whatever data he has on him is worth money.
Yeah.
So getting it could be a payday for you guys.
And I apologize. What gang is he part of?
Roll me a history check. I'll give you advantage for your background.
21.
You tell me.
I'm proficient.
I'm not.
Okay.
It's gonna be local.
Yeah.
So, just because all I can think of is no, actually, it was the Kinky Warlocks. It was it was the first one that
I will say
looked at.
not the Kinky Warlocks. He is not a mage.
Okay.
That is a gang. It is specifically.
Can he be part of the Voodoo Fighters?
Yeah, absolutely.
He's part of the Voodoo Fighters.
Yeah.
And we hate them.
Yeah.
Okay. I will. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Little loudmouth Colvine, part of the Voodoo Fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Is it spelled coal mine? Like
Colbine.
Oh, okay.
Colvine.
I thought you were saying coal mine.
Voodoo Fighters?
Would you like some paper, Keith?
Yes.
I got you.
I took it
I-
away.
I got it.
I can also magically disappear.
No.
What you need.
We have paper all
Not
over
gonna
this
need
place.
that much
Yeah.
paper. So I'll just
Challenge
grab this
accepted.
I just grabbed this back.
He's gonna dictate every word you say.
Okay, so
Could I get descriptions of your characters, please?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where do you want to start? There. Here.
let's do here. So
let's start down there.
what he is. So Stormy is an elf. She's sort of like tanned olive skin. She's a little darker.
Mhm.
At the moment, her hair is teal. She's got a side shave, so like, and a little
Mhm.
thingy.
Swoop over.
The swoop.
The swoop.
Sorry. And she has a couple of tattoos. Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
It's 9:42 p.m. It's
please,
no longer day.
please don't waste the paper. The environment will thank you.
You're right. You're right.
You're right. You're the reason that we're in the Shadowrun now.
Just you, Keith. This modern day Keith caused this.
He was challenged to a paper off. And the world was never the same.
This is the time they're going to keep trying to get that.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Matthews.
Lost to the annals of history.
She's got a metal arm that she keeps hidden pretty well. So this always has a long sleeve on it and a glove. She has branded or I guess etched or whatever. But on her knuckles it says Black Sheep. She has a bunch of tattoos. She wears Converse and jeans and stuff. And she has a quarterstaff on her back. On the side shave, she has like a crap ton of piercings. Not like too much, but like nose ring, couple on her eyebrows, all the way up the ears.
Nice.
It's
Snake bites.
Oh,
There's
How
a
many
dirtier
I was like, how
term
many
for that.
blowjobs does she give? No, tongue ring
Okay.
or tongue stud, I guess. And then she. I don't know what I was thinking.
Head
Yeah,
shape.
but there was something. Oh no, the ears. So if we do the cyber ears, do they?
So cyber
Do
ears
they go
in
in
this
or
day and
out?
age, they are primarily internal.
Okay.
They would only be external if you specifically asked for it. And all of that would just be for your own fashion more
Okay.
than function.
Okay, I was just checking. Like she has a bunch of piercings. None of those like chain things,
Mhm.
and she tends to stay away from hoops. Nothing that you can grab and grade.
Yeah.
And the side that's shaved has a tattoo of a skull with two like stylized elvish daggers going behind, so it looks like a skull and crossbones. But the handles of the daggers look like elf ears.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's it. Oh, she looks like Maya from Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
It's Elf Maya.
Great.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Except she wears her pants up like a normal person.
Adrian.
Is he's also an elf. He's about 6 foot, and he has short but always messy dark hair, and
You call that the putter.
well, yeah, true. But his it's short enough that it's kind of kept back a little bit by large goggles that he has on. That he mostly for protection whenever he's working on all of his drones, or if he's touching up his vehicle, or if he's messing with his gun that he has. And he has on just like just a regular t-shirt with a leather vest over top of it, and then tight jeans that are kind of ripped at the knees, and then just Converse. Not ripped jeans today, Eric.
I was like, wait a minute.
No, this is just aesthetic, and it just happened to coincide.
You just happened to coincide a leather vest, as we do in the middle of Florida summers. Go on.
Well, this is a Halloween thing from ages ago. And then he has a fanny pack
Good one.
on his side that has just tools in it that he might need if he's tinkering with something on the go. And his cyber deck is with him in a backpack, and then his pistol on his hip. And that's pretty much him. Oh, and he has long elven ears that whenever he got cyber ears, he decided to lengthen his ears with them. So they're a little bit longer than should be, and just some standard piercings in them. That's it.
Nice.
Aether is completely clean shaven up top with a giant beard.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
As a dwarf should have. The beard, the hair, that's up to you. Has basically, it wears basically a flak vest, not reinforced, just sort of combat with full sleeve tattoos of just about every religious iconography you could possibly have. There's Wicca symbols, there's crosses, there's different Hindu gods, there's every possible religion, just sleeve tattoos, sort of mixed in together. Yeah, just if it was ever a religion in any race or anything, he's got the iconography on his sleeves that are clearly cut off. And he has like rosaries and prayer beads and like about 3 different necklaces from different faiths, all about him. He has strapped to his chest a knife sheath that his knife is just right at his chest, so you can pull it out if he needs to do what he needs to do. It sits right there. It looks like the sheath sort of replaced where the name tag would have been. Like he ripped it off and sewed it on, mended it actually to where his name would have been on the uniform that he ripped the sleeves off of. And he is wearing his ass-kicking boots.
Hell yeah.
And military fatigue type that of the colors of the free state of California.
Reggie Dionysus, the troll, stands about 8'7", which is finally not just abnormally tall for my character. It's actually about average height.
How tall?
8'7". Okay. It says the average height in the thing was.
Yeah, oh, I didn't hear the first.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was about to say I googled things.
Yeah, you're good.
I cover the basis.
That's why it costs you twice as much.
Yeah,
to do.
We have to make
anything.
sure all the doors are big enough. Buy you a California King and then extend it.
Literally everything you buy costs twice as much.
Yes.
Got it.
Keep going.
Haven't had a whole lot of time to think of the clothing because for whatever reason, didn't, because I had it until we started talking about it over there. Thank you for doing that.
You're
Appreciate
good.
So we will go with he's a retired vet. So, but he's didn't really like war. He didn't like me. He is about peace, but like he did not enjoy what he did, so he doesn't really wear his fatigues around like Alther.
Just Ather. Just no L.
Oh, it looks like there's no. Okay.
Nope.
Ather. So he's got like jeans. Still wears boots though, because it's just comfortable. And as far as shirt, he's usually found in sports town. So
Okay.
he's usually. Are there sports teams still? Is that still a thing, like footballs and whatnot?
I mean, there's different leagues because they probably don't travel.
Just an entire offensive line of trolls.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
I would watch the shit out of it.
Well, you couldn't.
They'd have to.
You don't want an offensive line of trolls.
Why? You ain't gonna.
How are you going to see over them to pass the ball?
When you say things, you say things. Okay. I just want
Listen,
them for
no
one
one asked
day.
for your logic and reason here,
I just
okay?
want troll rugby.
We're going to Drew Brees and Doug Flutie this, okay?
You want a defensive line
Yes,
of
you do.
trolls.
Yes,
Yeah.
you really
That would
do.
Petrifying.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, unless it's an all-troll league, how you gonna see over anybody to pass the ball?
With players like Drew Brees and like Peyton Manning, they would know where that player was about to be if they were running the correct route. I'm just saying.
They can still see people.
Those are the two goats. We're throwing out there the goats. Hashtag go Saints. Anyway, continuing. So he'll usually be found wearing like a sports jersey of some form. For now, until I get a more solidified idea,
Yeah.
I'll run with that one.
Got it.
Okay.
You're jingly.
I am jingly.
Sorry, didn't have more time. But he has black hair. Usually found. He makes sure it looks good at all times.
Okay.
Like he wants, because he's like I said, the stigma isn't like too bad against trolls, but there's still one, so he wants to try to make it as easy on himself as possible.
There are plenty of trolls that take a very dapper route as
Okay.
far as their appearance goes.
He goes more average Joe than dapper, I would say.
I did not mean as a style, but as a comment of comeliness.
Got it. Okay, sorry. My apologies.
Yes, let me rephrase. There are plenty of metrosexual trolls.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
Wonderful. So you guys are in Sportstown. You have the opportunity to discuss what you guys would like to do regarding this pay data. You know the people here. Who's the bartender tonight? There's literally no wrong answer.
Jen.
Jen. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Human.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, fuck it. No, she should be a dwarf.
Okay.
Yeah, and they had
yeah.
to build like a special rail for her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
At the
Actually, I think Jen probably utilizes like some cyber shoes that like platform up when she wants them to.
Honestly,
by,
I think
like,
Jen
pushing
stays on the
in
floor
feet.
and makes you lean over. And tell her
There's
what
that
you want,
too.
but-
But when she has
That's why
the
I
top
get served
shelf,
first.
I didn't see if there's actually a stool, like an entire thing on the other side that she's just walking along, and then she could step down when it's
It
done.
gradually
I like
goes up.
her
I like the
platform,
shoes. I like
either way.
but they're still like slip resistant.
Headcanon it however you want.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. All
A
right.
hand cannon though.
So yeah, it's Jen.
So Jen's at the bar. You guys are at one of the nearby high tops. Gather around, small circle. Are your devices running silent? That is, yours are not. So you've got in your digital profile, if somebody were looking around the place with their augmented reality on, they would see both your comlink, your arm, your ears, your gun, all sort of cyber iconed over you as an overlay. No. Okay. So you've got the full rig. What drones are the drones in the car? Are the drones nearby?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a butler and a dog in the car.
Okay. Yeah.
car?
I think with what we set up for the rating on both of those, you could run one or the other.
Yeah.
At the current time, you can't run both.
Yeah, that's
on your
fine.
current
They'll
rig.
just be sitting in it.
That's fine. Yeah, they are out at hand.
Yeah, basically.
Can we not let drones in the building?
Drone. No, it's 4 people.
Fuck, you got like a butler, man. Like, he can go run and get us drinks. I don't have to get up. That's bullshit. Why do we have a butler? Buttle.
Technically, you don't have to get up either. You just have to look over to the bar in AR and scroll through the menu, highlight the drink. It'll send it to the register. It automatically deducts the new yen from your comm link,
God, that's
and
genius.
then they just run the drink over to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well then, fuck your butler.
Yeah, he can stay in the car.
Fuck Jeeves.
How dare you? That's not.
Lister? What's his name?
There are 3 of them, and I believe I have Gerald with me
Gerald's
today.
Are
Jesus
you,
Christ.
Are you up?
I don't have much to be up.
I
Yeah,
don't-
it's comm link.
Come like in a god. Yeah.
Sure.
And are you up?
Yeah, I assume there are sports on the TV.
No. Your com, like, can people see what you were packing, essentially, or no?
I mean,
Are you attempting to digitally hide your weapons?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Great.
it's silent.
Yeah.
That's the word.
He's running silent.
You're running silent.
Yeah, because we have. Does it cost anything to like run silent?
No.
Okay.
Wait,
So-
question.
So
How-
running silent with them. So in every digital device that is wired, all of your weapons, with the exception of your knife,
Run quiet.
and you're like your staff, right? All of those things are wired. Your augmentations, your
Yeah.
comm links,
I have AR and
right? So when you are in AR, you can look around physically and see the icons over a person for all of their digital gear,
Mhm.
right? Also, if you go VR, the icon of that person, their comm link essentially, also displays mini icons of if they have like a gun on them, and all of those things. And so running silent, if you are passively running silent, it creates a spot difficulty equal to, I think it's 15 plus your device rating,
Sure.
right? And then if you're actively running silent, then you're making a computer use stealth check, essentially. But that's more for like a decker kind of thing.
That makes
That's a sleaze move, sleaze roll.
And you benefit whenever you're running silent. You're really just doing that so that people can't figure out what you're
Yeah,
packing.
because essentially, if somebody was in AR and looked down at the example in the book is a darkened alley, so they can't physically see who's there.
Mm-hmm.
But in AR, they would get the pop up of the icons.
Got it.
And so if they look down a shadowy alley and they see the icon for an Ares Predator V, as well as cyber arms, wired reflexes, augmented eyes, augmented
Someone's down there.
ears, and dermal plating, they're going to
They're
go,
like, I will not go near that alley.
that is not the alley for me.
Got it.
I will check another alley.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Got it.
Right. So it is another form
Mhm.
of hiding.
Mhm.
It is also something that protects. Let's say it's a stopgap against riggers that you are making them actively search for you rather than just being able to essentially ping an area and see everything and go that one.
Got it.
Right. Instead,
Okay.
they're having to like search.
Actually look around.
Actually, yeah.
Google things.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it instead takes like an action as they attempt to find you. Otherwise,
Instead of
they
just
can.
passively knowing.
Yeah, otherwise they can just passively know you, locate you, get to you,
Interesting.
like digitally get to you, and start messing with your equipment.
Got it.
Right, because Deckers can haywire your guns and start to mess with your bonuses and stuff
Cool.
like that. So.
Got it.
So yeah, there is essentially no cost to running silent.
Got it.
It's just a question.
Absolutely.
So Reggie's running silent.
Before I fully decide that, how easy would it be to run silent with an assault rifle?
I mean, people can physically see the assault rifle. It's just a matter of whether you want them to be able to digitally.
Yeah.
And see,
See
like,
the assault
exactly
rifle.
what the stats are on it, and like who made it, and blah, 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 blah.
Like, what are the downsides, upsides of?
It
Literally no downside.
No, yeah.
Okay, then I won't. I won't run silent then.
It's I mean, it is up to you. I kind of don't know how further to explain it.
Yeah.
I mean, you did a good job of it. I just didn't know if there was an upside or downside. Like
It's a
why
home
we need
bar, so like and it's a home bar full of runners.
Right. I mean,
So we're good.
this is a place where running silent won't matter.
Yeah.
When you're like out on the street or when you're trying to sneak in a place,
Mm-hmm.
you probably want to run silent so that you're hiding the fact that you're carrying.
There we go. Okay, so then I'm not silent. Yeah,
That's fine. Yeah, because it even if you were to, the example is this: you have your assault rifle,
Yeah.
you put it in a guitar case,
Mm-hmm.
so now nobody can see the assault rifle.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not running silent, anybody that looks at you through AR or anybody that looks around at your icon in the matrix
Mhm.
sees the assault rifle, even
Got it.
though you have physically hit it.
Now, see, you're using things and stuff, and that helps me. I got that now. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, not silent.
okay,
Got it.
there we go.
Cool,
Thank
cool,
you.
cool.
You got it. So you guys are in the bar. What would you like to do?
Okay, so we can't find the others. We can't find what the fuck their name was. We can't find Marv or Signal Cat, but we do know where Colbine is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We should ask him what the fuck
Just-
he was doing.
I don't see why not.
He's too low level to be running something like that. He's too big of an idiot, quite frankly.
Fair.
But are we being the idiots if we decide that we're just going to ask him?
Well, we already put down the two corporate guys that were following him.
They were following. Yeah. I guess.
Well, I don't see any reason why we can't ask him that then. I mean, we just maybe not fight him yet.
There are four of us and one of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he's part of the damn voodoo fighters, and I hate them. But that's like a
I repeat,
whole gang versus gang
there's
thing.
four of us and one of him.
I
So
know.
are we ready for a gang war?
That's the
Maybe that's
problem.
why.
Oh,
That's the problem. It's the gang war.
So we go in, we talk real nice to him,
Mm-hmm.
in theory,
Probably talk real nice to him.
all right? And then we can get,
I got no issue with him.
right? And then we figure out what the fuck he's doing?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, unless we're starting a gang war, and I don't suggest that, then
No.
let's talk real nice.
But if it happens, it happens.
Maybe
Let's aim for it not to.
Maybe let me,
Fair.
We,
maybe let me check with the e-letters.
hey, we want to keep his affiliation intact.
No, I know.
So
Roll a history check.
Okay.
Are you
Nat
proficient?
one. So a nat one for a 4.
Are you proficient?
No, I am not.
Oh,
Not in history.
okay. That's a big old glitch.
Yep.
Super glitch.
Did you say super duper?
no?
nope.
Okay, good.
No, there's
that'd be bad.
actually a difference between a glitch and a super glitch.
I know.
Yeah.
I didn't
One-
until today.
One is one, and then one is double one.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
One is one.
So what I am going to say is that, and you feel like fuck them, kill them, dreck them fools.
I mean, all right. So we talked to him.
Mhm.
But I'm thinking, if he doesn't talk, we got to make him talk.
Yeah.
All right.
I will say on your nat one, you don't
actually just.
you don't need him. You just need his comlink.
All right.
Even better, if he doesn't talk, we just get his comlink.
There. All right. There's. Great.
I mean, hopefully he'll talk, because I don't feel
Sure.
like ripping a
Right.
comlink out of him.
I feel like
Can I
there's.
do a
there's
check to see if I know that that's a bad idea?
yeah, I will say.
I'll take history checks. Sure.
I was actually about to say. I feel like this is all bad. Should I have to roll to say like I feel like it is?
Can I make the Han Solo check if I've got a bad feeling about this?
That's every Star Wars character check.
True.
Okay, so that's 16, 19.
19.
Same.
So
Great. So the two of you, he makes a point about the comm link.
yes.
You only need the comm link. It might be biometrically locked. You might be able to deck your way past it. Not you guys specifically, but Decker.
Yeah.
One.
One. But,
One good.
the other part that is important to note, he probably knows this and just doesn't want to say it because he's a voodoo fighter and he's like, nah, we'll kill him.
Fuck him.
It's fine.
Oh no, he's E.
Right.
He's
Yeah,
voodoo.
but
Got it.
Colin,
Yeah.
Cool.
But what you guys would know is that gangers get geeked all the time.
Yeah.
That's not surprising. What would spark the war specifically
tracing it back
is
to,
well that, but also if you invaded their turf
Got it.
and sweep and cleared a whole house,
Ah.
Yeah.
that's an act of war.
Got it.
Picking up a lone ganger for a side business that he did, geeking him and dropping him in the swamp. That's not
That's
that
the
happens.
cost of business.
That's
Yeah.
Right.
that's
I
life
mean,
in
literally.
Occupational
2079.
hazard.
That's life.
Yeah.
However, but like what the court people were looking at doing, and two, what your option was that night was a literal
sweep and clear.
sweep and clear. If we break, so you guys need to get him
Mm-hmm.
out of the house, and then you can do whatever you want.
Cool.
But if you got to go through all of them, then you're in war territory.
Got it. All right.
Okay, that makes sense.
All right.
So just the one?
Just the one. Probably.
Just the one.
All right. Is he? Do we? Earlier, you said he was in. Is he like in the Voodoo Fighter's house?
He's for the past 2 days since that night. He's been in the house and just like immediately around it. He hasn't gone out. He hasn't. He hasn't made a lot of noise. You can make an insight check for me. Other people can make one as well. I'll take them round table.
Oh, that I am proficient in.
Ah,
Nice.
I have a special ability. When not proficient, I do get advantage.
A 9.
Make sure. No, not insight. That's not one.
11.
I think you have to pick one of those skills.
7.
Oh, it's only one.
It's one.
Then I get advantage.
Yeah, you pick that.
That was unclear in those
I
directions.
apologize.
That's fine.
You know, it'd be fun is if you could just change it and pick one a different one each day.
That's
Maybe that might be possible,
No, you can only pick one for the whole day.
but not for all of them.
Got it.
all the time.
Yeah.
What do we got?
You'd be like,
yeah, there was an or. Sorry.
9.
9,
I feel like that'd be fun.
He had a 7.
7.
Yeah, it was crap.
Not that much worse than any of ours.
7.
11. I will say because you were here and you watched him sort of book it. Whoever those guys were spooked him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whether they know that you guys cleaned up in front of the house, you don't know. They haven't reached out to you. You didn't leave bodies. People die in front of that house all the time. So none of that would corroborate your story.
Mm-hmm.
However, he at least saw the corporate people and was like, I'm going home. And I'm staying there until it's time for me to leave.
Yeah. Got it.
So,
All right. Well, we can scope the place, see if he's there, like see if he's around. If he's around, get him, talk to him.
We could always just, knock on the door and ask.
Yeah.
I'll stay in the car
Yeah.
if you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not a bad idea.
Should I go up for the knocking?
I mean, the 3 of you can go up
I can go.
for the knock.
You can go. You can go. We can all go.
Yeah. Just not
Except
you.
for him.
Just not me.
You keep
stay in the
engine.
car.
You keep the engine running.
Yeah. I can send a butler with you.
Does he buttle?
No,
Anyways.
no, he doesn't.
No, he
We've
doesn't.
already covered this because I'm having to snap for my own drinks.
It's all right. Let's
So we can go to the house.
let's go to the house.
all right. You guys hop the van.
Mm-hmm.
Question for you and your drones.
Mm-hmm.
Are they Elite tagged?
The drones are not going to be
Okay.
but I have a bike, and my bike is Elite tagged because
All
it's
right.
the one that I race with.
Yeah.
Because it's
So you're in the because you named
Yes.
like 30. Okay, you're in
Yes.
that one.
mhm.
Because I forgot which one you were. I was like, I'm going to was like, no, it's not dogs. It's not
but-
a dog.
but I have the
God
GMC
damn it.
Bulldog, which is
Mhm.
basically like an armored delivery van,
Yeah.
and that one is anonymous.
Okay.
That one I'm for sure keeping anonymous because something has to be.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the one that I'm transporting us in
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
And the butler for that one, like the butlers are kind of tied to a car.
Okay.
And so the butler for that one is going to be
Anonymous.
anonymous. And that
So-
one will be Lucius.
It's a brown truck, is what you're telling me.
Is that what you're driving over, the van?
Yeah.
So Lucius, is he is he like gunmetal? Is he black? Is that Teflon sort of nylon coated sort of butler? I mean, I'm assuming he is your shadow running butler. Drone.
Yeah.
He's your wet work drone.
Yes, he is. Yeah. So,
I'm
he's
guessing he's like incognito style.
yes. Yeah. Yeah. And he's
Okay.
going to be full black with like maybe a white accent here to simulate like pocket square.
Sure. Okay.
But he'll other than that be solid black coating on the outside too.
Cold metal, chrome, Teflon. Which one? A mix of
Teflon.
them.
Yeah,
Okay.
just a mix. Why
Okay.
not?
Awesome.
Crackity's watching.
Hey, Crackety, good to see you, buddy. Hey, tomorrow night we're gonna play Arkham Horror. Yeah, 3rd edition. We know you like the Eldritch
I
set.
get to learn how to play Arkham Horror, 3rd edition.
You're gonna play lots of stuff tomorrow.
Yeah.
12-hour stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
12-hour stream. 12 to 12.
12 to 12.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No sleep.
So yeah, you guys make your drive over there. You end up pulling up. How close to the house do you guys want to get?
2 blocks away.
Yeah. A couple of blocks
That's
away.
fine.
Okay. Couple of blocks. Let's call it 60 feet per block.
Sure. Why not?
Is that, or I mean,
3
how-
blocks away.
How big's a block?
Appreciate.
No, yeah, 60 feet's fine. I think per block.
It's
like
probably 100 feet.
Just for
per
spellcasting.
block.
Yeah.
Spell and shooting. I'm trying to think.
Tiny legs.
Speed of 25
I can
feet.
carry
But
you.
that's why I have the car.
You can.
That's why I have the car.
You're right.
Yeah, but
And I'm gonna have Lucius up there.
All right.
Okay.
So
Let's
I can
go.
So you can ride Lucius, or I
I can
can
be
football
hooked
you.
into Lucius and then
okay.
This is air.
So do you want to drop us off and then drive a little further?
I can. Sure. Yeah, I'll drop you guys off 2 blocks away, then I'll go another block away, so I'll be 300. Let's just call it an
Is that
800.
too far for
Sure.
you?
300 feet.
Okay.
I don't think so.
No, as far as the range of your droning goes,
Uh-huh.
that's not an issue. The bigger issue is signal noise. So it's the same thing with like a cell phone. It's harder to get a signal when he goes into a concrete coffin,
Got it.
right?
Yeah.
Way in downtown Disney or Orlando, where there's there are certain dead spots or just noisy spots.
Mhm. Okay.
And that's one of the things that Deckers can do to break your connection is
increase
basically
the noise.
spam white noise
Got it.
into the area,
Okay.
which forces you to use your data processing to get a bonus to that
Uh-huh.
save.
Got it. Okay.
But here you check the noise rating. It's maybe at like a 1. You're looking at like a DC of 11 to if you
Perfect.
had to save
We're good.
around here. So
We're good.
awesome.
So yeah, 2 blocks away, drop you guys off, leave Lucius with you.
Okay. So you leave Lucius, you drive another block back, you drop there. You're gonna sit in the driver's seat in the middle of this shady historic ganger district town, and you're gonna jump in the back.
I'm staying in the driver's seat.
Okay.
I don't want somebody to think that this is just an unmarked van
Okay.
that's unoccupied.
So you
Well,
say
no.
so you're staying in the driver's seat. Are you rigging in meat space, Are you like bringing up a digital control panel for Lucius? Is Lucius acting on his own, or are you going to dive VR or into Lucius?
I'll go into meat space. I'll rig in the meat space.
Okay, so you're rigging in meat space, regular control.
Yep.
So Dex for initiative. You have to use his auto softs.
Okay.
At that point, because you're not in him, so you can't utilize your own skills.
That's fine.
But you're just in direct control of him.
Got it.
Okay, guys. You guys find the building. You're a couple of blocks away. You start to make your approach. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to rage.
So,
You go for it.
plan,
You try to rage.
So the plan is we go up, we knock on the door,
Nope, think I pooped. Nope.
we ask and see if Colbine is out and wants to play. Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Who's good with the words in our group?
I'm pretty good with the words.
Okay. Because I'm moderate. I'm out of 14.
I can be good if I want to.
Okay. I'll be rather persuasive if I need to.
All right.
I'm going to lean towards you, but using the words.
All right, I can use the words. I know many words.
So we walk
The
up.
best words.
You guys make your way to the front of the house. There is a so it's a very short front yard, not really a yard per se. Kind of a wrought iron fence, a little bit of a porch area, about 3 steps.
I'm picturing the house from American Horror Story. I don't know why. I'm picturing
Okay.
Murder House.
Okay.
It's about to be
Every
a murder
house in Shadowrun is a murder house. So
And now I
Kill Bill
also
Siren, start playing.
yes.
you
Still haven't seen that movie. I need to.
take a couple of steps up. There are screens on all the windows. There's a kind of rusty, crappy screen
Okay.
door.
Sorry, you said screens, and I wasn't sure if we're talking
No,
screens
like
or
bug screen. Bug screen.
it's Shadowrun. So
It is. No,
Legitimate
Also
question.
Florida.
it is. It is a legitimate question. Talking just good old fashioned nylon bug screens. Windows are closed. Doors are closed. A lot of the place is tagged. There's a lot of luminescent paint. There's a lot of neon art sort of up underneath the awning for the porch. You guys are at the door. What would you like to do?
Can I make a check to see if there's any, like, I know there are, but if I can see the cameras?
Yeah, make a perception check. Absolutely.
Well, that was fun. 10.
Yeah, there's definitely one that there's one like over the door, very obvious. There's also another one just on the like overhang of the porch, sort of an eye cam that just sort of pans and follows you guys.
Okay.
It's a commonplace security cam. Crung, 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 crung. It takes a few minutes. You guys
Hi.
stand there. Yeah, this guy comes to the door, shaved head, human, fair amount of chrome on him. He's got sort of a full arm replacement on his right arm. You can see it kind of creeps up over his pectoral. Part of that extends up his neck and onto the side of his face, not quite to his eye. You can see he's dressed for the heat of the summer. He's got jeans, normal sort of cut off tee, Caucasian, tan skin from being in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Normal jeans, normal fit. Other than that, he does have a fair number of piercings on his non-chromed side, and you can see that actually some of his fingers and hand is basically his hand on this side is chrome as well.
Hmm.
And he kind of opens up the door. Yeah? He's just kind of just opened it enough to like halfway. He hasn't fully opened it. He's just sort of...
Hey, Colbine home?
Nah, Colbine not here.
All right, well, where is he?
I don't know. Not his mother.
Well, you could have fooled me.
Okay.
It's rule for initiative.
Wait, that wasn't Keith. That was
No,
Oh,
you
God.
could have fooled me.
The Drek, you say?
I'm just getting a rise out of you. And clearly, I'm getting a rise out of you. We're friends of his. We got some business we got to attend to.
Make a deception check.
And do I have the dice on deception? I do have the dice on deception. Praise be. Well, I got an 11.
Jesus.
Praise
All right.
be.
It was going to be a 10. But that extra one.
Oh,
Oh wait, so that's a glitch?
No,
no.
it's just on the 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
The six
a
does
super
it.
glitch.
If it was
Okay, I got
a
it.
1 and a 1.
I thought it was one or the other.
No, it's just on the thingy.
Halfer, if you knew Colbine, you know he ain't got friends. That geek too damn annoying for shit.
That is true. That is fucking true.
And that's why we're looking for him.
Like I said, he ain't here. And he goes to, he's closing the, make a strength saving throw.
Great.
Crushes your fingers.
And that crushes my fingers.
Can I
Okay.
reach him with metal arm?
Yeah, you take 1 point of damage as it does crush your fingers. Yeah, make an athletics check.
But if it's crushing it crushes his fingers, that means it's his.
No, yeah,
it's
that's why she gets
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck your ass.
Okay.
Oh, better. Okay, so that's a 10.
10. Okay. Yeah, you start to push back. He rolled a 10 as well. So you guys are sort of struggling with it. I would like everybody to flip for initiative. Please.
Oh. Could have cast shield.
Remember that one thing you said we weren't going to do? Come here and start a war?
I gotta do my first battle in
Yeah.
the first night.
So, whenever I'm doing Lucius's
Yeah,
initiative,
yeah. You are in control. It is your initiative.
got it.
Meat space initiative.
Got it.
I like that you did meat space in red and matrix in blue.
Yes, it just
Specifically.
felt correct.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, if for any reason you want to go earlier or you want me to go later, we can
That's a thing?
Let
we
you
can
know.
swap.
Got it. Neat.
Oh, did I give you that ability?
You sure did.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah.
Neat.
I gave you some good commands.
No, I got some good stuff. So
Neat.
let me get up front because you probably want me to be at least smacking somebody a little bit.
All right.
And also, if you want to trade places, we can do that.
Cool.
Physically or like initiative wise?
Initiative wise.
That's what I thought. Okay. I'm like, no, I'm not sure.
Okay. Starting at the top with Ace. King. King.
All right. Door
What you
open.
got? You have to make an athletics check. He's still struggling with you. $19.
Unnatural 20.
Oh, you push in. Yeah.
My door.
Yeah, so you shove the door in.
Wait.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
So that is your action. What would you like to do? If you have an attack, I'll give you one attack.
Okay, I have multi-attack.
Right. So I'm going to say one of those was to shove the door.
Then, how far is he from me now?
He's 5 feet. He was
Okay.
holding the door. He's right
Then
there.
I'm gonna punch him with the meat hand.
Okay.
I'm leaning into this, man. This is a
Yeah.
thing.
Listen, hell yeah.
I'm not comfortable with it, but this is how you get comfortable. Am I that stupid? No one answered that fucking question.
What makes you think you're stupid?
Because I moved everything and now I don't have my.
How dare you have an organizational system? You should just have random papers.
It's all wrong.
Listen, that's me right now.
Oh shit! Yes. Okay. So I wrote this down. So 2 hits. Is that plus 6? So 24, 30.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Did you nat 20?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
I'm so used to the 5th edition math that I know everybody's
Yeah.
modifier. Where I'm like, that's not possible unless
you nat 20.
Oh, but no, you did it right,
Okay. Yeah. It's a 19 plus a 5 is 24 plus my dex.
which is
Or
5.
plus. Oh, my dex is a 5, so it's only a 29.
But do you have a martial artist ability that gives you a +1 to hit?
Not yet. Is it just damage? +2 bonus to damage rolls.
Okay, so 29.
29.
Still.
What a
Absolutely.
shitty roll that was.
I know, man. I'm
man.
sorry.
Yeah.
He was a 30.
29 for
Yeah.
God, fuck, could you imagine?
So, yeah, you do hit. It is a D6
The
normal
American
damage,
dragon.
D6 for proficiency.
I just have the one set today, so.
Do you want another set?
Yeah, do you need more dice?
I'm okay. It's just
Here.
okay. No, hold on. 2,
But the original.
6 plus
Plus your dex mod.
Saying
and
about
2.
ping
So
pong?
6 plus 2 is 8 plus
Jonas Brothers.
Is your dex mod 6?
no. Shut up. Okay. 2 and 4 is 6. Plus the 2 from
No, you're
calisthenics gets me to 8. Plus
So you're
5 from my dex is 13.
Play.
Yes.
13.
13 damage. I'm taking these. Thank you.
Under what
And,
show that was. Went down to
oh, no.
animation, though.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, so your one attack, you shove the door in. Rapidly, Meat Hand comes up, big cross. He
It's sheep. This one's named sheep.
sheep right in the chin, catches it. He yells in pain, and the jig is.
Oh yeah, it was never.
Yeah, I know. I'm just letting you guys know. King, queen.
Queen. All right.
Drive the car to the house, kill us all.
Listen, it's not marked. This one isn't marked for this explicit reason. Okay. So Lucius is just gonna look at you, and then
Are you here? Or are you in the car?
Lucius is going to just.
He's
look at-
controlling Lucius.
Yeah.
He's in the car.
I am in the car. Lucius is just gonna look at you, and then God, yeah. I guess I'm gonna. Because since I could hear all of that,
Yeah, absolutely.
then I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna have Lucius.
You're like playing a video game.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
So I'm actually just gonna sit the rig down and start driving. So
I mean,
that
you can
pick him
drive
up.
through the rig.
Oh. Then that.
Okay.
Then I'll start driving over, and Lucius is just gonna
Bonus action. You have to use your bonus action to command your drones.
Okay.
If you want them to do something.
Got
Basically,
it.
once you give them a command,
Yeah.
they use their auto softs on that command until they're done.
Okay. Cool. Then can I bonus action tell Lucius to hold an action,
Sure.
and then I action drive, or whatever?
Yes. What is the action you want Lucius to hold?
Just if somebody starts shooting, for
Okay.
him to shoot back.
Okay. Yeah.
Like that. That's gonna be it.
Okay. Yeah. So next round,
Mm-hmm.
flip an initiative for Lucius.
Got it.
Okay, because he'll act on his own.
Okay. You got
Okay.
it. Mhm.
Queen, Jack, 10.
10.
10 is my guy as well. What's your dex?
He doesn't have any.
That's my
He has
guy.
a -1.
Wonderful.
That was my answer to his question.
That is good. So the ganger is gonna reach around. He grabs just a disgusting looking like steel. It looks like rebar that they welded on metal skulls and like bike parts and spikes
rat.
onto.
Oh, I
And
want one.
it's like right by the door. He just grabs it and starts
This is how I wanna
swinging
die.
at you.
Before we do this, mainly because it's going to be quick, simple math. Armor
AC.
AC is 10 plus what?
What armor do you have?
I'm going with my dermal plating, so +1 when not wearing heavy armor. So I'm just
Okay,
taking that.
so medium armor is usually a 14 +1, so your AC is 15.
Okay, sorry.
Nope, that is important
Yes.
and good to know. Your Lucius's armor rating should be based on 10 plus the armor rating of the thing.
Yeah. Sorry. No, you're fine.
Okay, ready to get hit now.
He's attacking
You're not in there,
Stormy.
baby.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's my door.
Well, I am ready though.
I'm glad to hear that you are ready. So that is a 17-19 to hit.
19 hits.
And he is going to deal 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then he wails on you with the rod, and then he turns and starts backing up. You can make an attack of opportunity.
And I shall. I probably shall not. Yeah, it's 11.
11. He so he has an ability called Bat Away, where when you melee attack him, as a reaction, he tries to basically just hit your hand or whatever you're hitting him with.
Okay.
So he rolled a 13, which beats your 11.
Yes.
So he is going to deal 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
As he goes running 30 feet into the house, you can see this is like a little living room and then a short hallway. There's some staircases that go upstairs. He starts yelling at them he yells, get the direct down here, get the dogs, and he's just screaming for help, basically. But you do also hear him say, Koban, run! Yeah.
Vindication.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's not a good liar. He still did it.
Well, he's better than we are.
You are up.
I'm trying to lie.
So the door's open.
Door is
Yes.
open. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna double tap him.
Okay. Go for it.
We're trying to kill. Wait, we're going to kill, right?
I don't know. What
You got 6 seconds.
Yep.
One,
Do it.
No, I know. I said just pick something.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
because he hit my friend. There we go. Justification.
Yeah,
That's my justification. Defending friends.
You're good.
Nobody was upset with you. I just want to keep.
Okay,
keep
no
us
worries.
moving.
I'm gonna use my break action because this is close range stuff right now.
He is 30 feet away. He's 25 feet away.
So I'll use my. So it's the D20 plus 6 plus my strength.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That is 90, 24.
24 hits.
Okay. Wait, if I'm proficient. Okay, yeah, that was the
that's
6.
your
That was the
proficiency.
6. That was the
Yes.
6.
So now,
Damage.
Damage. Should I roll twice because I'm rolling attacking twice, or
What
just do damage now?
Let's do. You can roll twice.
Okay.
You're attacking twice.
That's a 17. That's 22.
Both of those hit.
Okay, so that's 2d8. So I need my low key and my Deadpool. That's 15.
plus your
That's
strength.
20 for the first one.
20 for the first one. Okay.
7.
7. Nice.
Was it 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Two loud rounds just go exploding into the living room. You see the spray of the pellets hit like the walls. The drywall starts to crumble. He falls out, geeked. He is bleeding out onto the floor. Yeah. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
So eight.
Perfect.
You're the furthest in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna walk near you and say, you handle whatever comes down next, and you get an extra action next round.
Nice.
It just got hard.
Nice.
There you go. We're going to use it similar to the hasted action. So if it's an attack, you can only make one attack.
Yeah, it is one action.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But she can't multi-attack
Correct.
for 2
Oh,
actions.
so I can
You
three.
can,
Yeah,
you
you
can
get
3
three.
total.
Oh,
You get a
okay,
third.
good. I thought it was like, wait, so it takes my 2.
No, yeah. So you get 3
don't want
attacks
that.
instead of 4.
Yeah.
Rad. Yeah, no, absolutely. Sure.
If that's one of the limits on haste, that's one of the limits we're going to do on bonus action.
Yeah, God. I
Okay.
won't be able to roll for any of them, so it's fine.
Okay.
I mean, you won't be able to. Right.
Any other actions there?
Nope.
Okay. So you can hear the guys coming down the stairs. You actually also hear dogs from the backyard
Cute.
and the chains that come being like snapped, broken off of them. One of the guys makes it to the top of the stairs, looks down. Let's see if he can see. Okay, cool. Yeah.
He sees.
He
sees all.
It's not even necessarily that he sees. Like he's looking down the stairs. You guys can't see him, but he gets to sort of the edge of the stairs and just turns and just starts spraying bullets
Oof.
out the side. I need all of you to make dexterity saving.
Stand by.
I'm proficient in that.
So if we have it as a proficiency,
It's a D6.
like
Plus
even
the
for saves?
modifier or
Yes.
just the.
Well, plus the
Shit.
modifier.
Okay, just check.
Yeah.
Like,
And
that feels broken
would
for saves.
Oh, it's not that broken.
Jump in front.
drones have saving throw proficiencies, or would
I
that be
will-
auto soft?
No. Whoa.
No one's getting hit. I am.
No, hold
Eric,
on.
Let me answer the question. Drones will have. I will say that they come with one. Basically, we'll give them what most people have: one good save and one non-utilized save.
Okay.
So,
Probably a charisma because they're bad.
I mean,
at
they're
it.
probably immune to
Or-
intelligence saves.
Okay.
Things that would do that. It would have to be
Got
a
it.
program,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Let's do it intelligence.
Okay,
In case they
intelligence.
have saves against like Decker things.
Mhm.
So it can be Dex or Con plus.
Okay.
So you choose because you're designing and building these robots.
Got it. Got it.
You don't need. No one needs to
I
roll.
know, right,
He
but
had to ask
that's
the question.
that's
Sweet.
Sorry, I'm excited because I just remember. I'm still.
Cool.
I know
I
that
can
you're
do something.
And
excited.
it's going to be really helpful, but in a second.
Yes. Sorry.
You got that, Matthew?
Yes.
What is
My
your,
apologies, Matthew.
What is
You're
your
good.
ability?
Jump in front. I am. If you and at least one ally are struck by an area effect, correct?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure. No bigger than 60 feet across, which definitely, if we're in a hallway, I'm assuming no. As a reaction, you can push your allies out of the target area. However, you are then targeted by the effect. Effect a number of times equal to the number of allies you push. When you
We're
use
not inside. I'm the only one inside.
I'm with
Oh,
you.
yeah.
But the square occupies
Oh, it's all
a
of us?
depth.
So,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Then, yeah.
Okay.
So you'll be
when you use this feature, you cannot use it again until you finish a short or long rest. But I
Okay.
just really wanted to use it. 'cause-
No,
Yeah.
I need it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the big ass troll with his huge arms just swings and hurls all three of you guys back out of the way. So you are going to be affected by this 3 times. So that is, I'm going to give you, so make your 4 times.
Uh-huh.
Once for yourself plus them.
I haven't rolled
Make
once yet.
your dex saving throws.
Okay. Green will be 1, red will be 2. 14 and then 16.
Okay, so let's
sorry.
DC at 15. So
Are
both
you
of those.
14, so that'll be a 13.
But
Are
you're
you
proficient in
proficient?
Dex, so add the 6.
Oh, add the 6, okay.
Yeah, it didn't make sense to me either. That felt like breaking it.
14, so I got my 1 back.
Okay,
So that's a fail.
So the first one fails.
Okay.
That is 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Second one.
Second one, even with the -1 is a 15, so beats it.
Yeah, DC at 15. So that's fine.
18.
Third one. So
we'll just do one.
Yeah, so that's four more points of damage.
Mhm.
Take half.
$12. Come on, that's 11. I need a 5 or a 6. 6.
Okay, 4 more points of damage, and you got 1 more save to make.
16 plus 6. So
so
I got
4
that.
more points of damage.
Huh.
And on top of all of those, add 12. for the I wasn't doing the modifier until the end.
And
Just saved me some math.
with them firing,
Yeah.
Lucius is held action.
Yes, he can make the attack roll. I'm going to say they have 3/4 cover.
Sure. Probably. 22, 26 to hit.
Yeah, AC of 21 with the 3/4 cover.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Lucius is actually firing into the corner, and the rounds are sort of piercing the edge of the wall, and you can hear the guy sort of grunt and yell in pain.
Oh, yeah. 2d6, 10,
Yeah.
14 damage.
14 damage, nice.
Lucius.
Technically 34.
Oh yeah, because you're.
But it's 30.
Okay, not quite system shock for him, but that is good. How many points of damage did you just take?
I took 32.
32, and your total is 69.
37 now.
Okay.
I'm at 37.
So if you ever take half your damage in one attack, which technically that was,
Huh?
Yeah. Because you took all the attacks
When that
for
guy was
us.
spraying.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that was
Right.
that technically was half. I was
No,
like,
it
no,
was
no, no,
one
no,
attack.
it was one
Okay.
attack.
But
Okay,
if
okay,
you
okay.
do,
But if you
What
do,
happens?
that I agree
you have to
with,
make
yes.
a Constitution saving throw against system shock, which if you fail means you can be stunned, you can go unconscious, you can go to stable and unconscious. There's a chart for it.
Got it.
10-4.
cool.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so I can't use this
No, he doesn't
liberally.
have to.
oh,
He still is okay.
He was okay. He was
Barely.
3 points
Yeah.
away from having to
Yeah.
make the save. Cool. Just wanted to double check. We got that
and
out
that's
there.
not of total, that's of how many hit points you have. Correct?
For now, let's do half your total.
Cool.
Got it.
Okay.
Cool.
If
That makes
in the-
sense.
Yeah, I don't think
otherwise,
we need
at
to
some
do.
point, we just keep. and
You'll
it's 2 points
death
of damage.
you'll death spiral.
Yeah.
Although,
That's why I was questioning it.
Yeah.
But
well,
cool. No,
not
never-
today, Lord.
Not
Okay,
today.
we'll see how it goes
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
I do want the combat to be punchy,
Quick,
dangerous, and
hard.
quick.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Guns
That is it for that new round.
Lucius, or I guess me, but Lucius.
Okay.
Sorry.
Starting at the top with Ace, King,
King for Lucius.
For Lucius.
So, same thing.
Okay.
You said he got geeked earlier. Is he dead?
One guy died. Yeah.
Okay, finish that. I'm going to read my thing before I ask you the question I need to ask you.
Shit,
a
son.
24 to hit.
Yeah. Does hit.
6, 2, 11, 15 damage.
15 damage.
Robot, man.
Nice. Yeah.
Robots!
Robot, son.
And he's going to just stay there. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. King, Queen,
Queen.
what you got? And you had a question.
Something adds to its Deadpool when people die.
Yeah. He was not within 20 feet, was he? He was 25, wasn't he?
He was. Damn. Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Okay, so for my Deadpool to be effective, I actually have to I have to go melee and shotgun range.
Got it.
Okay.
You have shotguns.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And I got my other one. How far away is the other shotgun? I mean, the other top of the stairs guy?
Oh, he's at the bottom of the stairs.
Now he's at the bottom?
Spraying
Okay.
spray. Yeah. He's about 25 feet away as well.
I will take 10 feet forward,
Okay.
unload, open up my other break action.
Okay. Sure. Make your attack rolls.
Okay. Plus, that'll be 16 plus 21.
Yeah.
Barely hits.
Okay. Like 15.
There you go.
This is a weird thing with this.
You're still
Wait,
adding.
21 barely hits.
Well,
Got
because he
it.
has 3/4 cover.
Yeah.
Oh, 10-4. And then I'll just do the other one as well.
He's got a tricked out wife here. Is it a
You
20?
glitched.
Oh, no.
He's super glitched.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Good.
Roll your damage on the first attack.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What the hell?
2d8 plus 5.
Connell explode. He just explodes. What did I
Takes that.
That'll be 8 plus 5 plus 13.
13. Okay. So The guy actually drops, but you don't know because you've got your break action in the one hand. You just pull both triggers. One of them fires. The other one misfires. So, what is your damage on that normally?
D6s?
On the shotgun.
2d8
2d8
plus 5.
Great. So we're not going to do the plus 5
Okay.
because that is your ability modifier
Got
and
it.
all of those
I'm not using
sorts
my
of
ability on
things.
myself.
However,
Sorry.
you are going to take 16 points of
Okay.
damage as the gun backfires and it breaks. You hold on to the handle, but the barrel snaps back and slams into your head. as
So
it
it's
goes
broken?
rolling past you. Yeah, that gun.
It's better than your arm, man.
Yeah,
It's better than it breaking your fucking arm.
Yeah, true.
yeah, that gun
I'll
is
have to buy a
broken.
new one.
So I will actually give you a choice. You can keep the gun and roll an injury, or you can
I can
lose
buy
the
a new
injury
gun.
and take the gun and lose the gun.
I did buy a new one.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, critical glitch.
Yeah.
Make
That's
another
awesome.
one.
Oh.
I was so scared it was going to be something so much worse. But I feel like down the road, it could be.
It could be.
I mean,
I'm
you're
still-
down a gun.
I'm
now,
still
too.
feeling them out.
I mean-
yeah.
And you're also down significant amount of HP.
I'm down to 21, which
Yeah.
still not far from him, though.
Regardless.
That's your job, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, taking the
Nicely
damage.
done. Queen. Jack. 10.
Rolling.
9.
Nice.
And I believe it's this
It's
order.
literally
Let's
this.
do it.
So down,
Yeah.
So the guy that was on the stairs, he ran to the bottom of the stairs.
and he's still up.
He's out.
All right.
Yeah.
So there's who can it?
There's nobody that you immediately see. You do hear people upstairs,
Okay.
and you heard barking of dogs that are running around the building.
Okay. Then I'm going to intimidate, shout. Can I do that?
Sure.
Why not?
Because that's about all I got. Give us call by and we'll leave you alone.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
Does this mean I get a third attack?
You have to call that, though.
Yeah.
Persuasion. What do you mean by that?
It wouldn't be anything.
So-
It wouldn't be anything.
You take a second. to-
Oh, fuck a cock.
And then you get the third. So you have to call that first. And then
Four.
you could potentially
Okay.
stack.
Got it.
But it's
There's a bunch of gunfire happening. You're not even sure they heard you.
And I'm going to
Okay.
use my movement to run upstairs.
Or you
Okay.
get an extra.
Yeah, so you go bounding up the stairs.
So-
You get near the top of it.
So
You
you had that
are looking. Make a perception check. I'll give it to you for free.
No,
I mean,
because I'm only at 2 right now.
Okay, then yes.
Yeah. 9th is when I get my third.
Cool. That's awesome.
shit.
Jesus.
Was that 25?
23
Right?
plus
23
your
plus
wisdom.
So
right?
24.
24.
But you have to call that first.
You go running up the stairs. You get to the top.
Okay.
You see
I mean, that's not hard to do,
there
but
are.
take it.
But you can't.
So the hallway splits. To the
If it's
right,
all Jeremiah.
you can see and hear. Excuse me, guys.
Sorry,
You
sir.
can see and hear. There's about 3 more gang members that are guns out, suns out. Right, they are coming to fight. But you turn this way and you look through the door to the bedroom, and you see Colbine jumping out the window onto like the low like porch roof that circles the thing.
I mean, I'm a shadow runner, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to run.
Okay. Well, you've used your 30 feet of movement to get up the stairs,
Can I?
and you used your action to shout.
But I'm
She's got an
hasted.
extra action.
You do have an action. You can dash after him.
Will that get me to the window?
It will, yeah, I'll say within 5 feet of him. Yeah.
Of him? He hasn't jumped yet?
He's like, you'll get to the window. He's like
And he's like,
leg
oh.
out the window.
Can I get
Yeah.
to him and lay hands on him?
You won't be able to lay hands on him.
Okay. I would like to get to him.
You get to him. Yeah,
I would like
You-
to meet him in the bedroom.
absolutely.
Yes.
You're running over, jumping over the bed.
All right. So, driving.
Yeah,
Driving.
driving. I think your initial speed and the van is 30. It's probably, let's do 50 feet. If you're accelerating, it becomes 100. So you've traveled 150 feet of the 300. So next round, if you continue to accelerate, you'll be traveling 150 feet,
Okay.
and then you
Oh,
can rapid stop,
Do.
Okay.
e-brake stop. It'll be a driving check.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I'll just go with that 150.
Okay.
Since I would, and I dropped that second guy.
Mm-hmm.
How many? Continue talking. Go.
He just
done.
He was within 20 feet.
He was?
Was he 15 or 20? Because you said he was 25. I moved 10, so he's within 15. If you reduce a creature within 15 feet or closer to it, you gain 5 points.
Okay.
Additionally, any additional damage you inflicted beyond 0 with the killing hit is added to your pool.
Yeah, 1.
Okay, so I have 6 dead pool.
Yeah, what is your max dead pool?
10.
Great. There you go. So you're at 6.
Check.
You're done?
Good.
My friend just took a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, you need some healing. And
patch him.
I'm gonna quick patch with everything I have. I'm just gonna use the 6 because he's down a lot.
Yeah, I am gonna say in the future we need to buy like med kits for quick patch abilities and things like that.
Great,
you have the money for it.
I got med kit.
Yes.
I could provide the money because I'm going to be the one who takes the healing.
Me, I got the med kit.
You got the supplies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Megusta.
Nice.
That is 16. Yeah, 20.
You're so smart.
Damn. He's real good at the gas.
He is.
You take 23 points of healing, and I am tapped of quick patch.
Got it.
You just patched that man very hard.
Yeah, you did. Nicely done. 6 is my dogs. And they are barking.
Yeah,
what do you got?
After I patch him, can I try and get some cover?
Sure. Yeah, you can get half cover.
Great.
There's some stuff.
I would
around here.
just if I know other stuff's around and I know I'm squishy, I'm patching him up, saying, "Get out there and save my ass."
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Chad, do not be on the side of the dogs.
You have to be on the side of the dogs.
The gang or the animals?
The gang.
The doggos. No.
This is before or after the split.
Before, because after post split, it was never.
It's
good.
never the same thing. Never.
Yeah, it could never be the same again.
Could never just.
So yeah, they are bulldogs. They're like big mastiff bulldogs. They are going to. They come running around the porch. Lucius,
Outside
I think,
is the only one who hasn't moved.
He's the one in the front of his back. So they're going to start mauling Lucius.
Systematically appropriate.
Wait, I thought you were in the vehicle.
No,
Lucius, my robot.
Yeah.
Okay,
My robot.
Yep, his robot is.
One of my butlers.
one of your butlers.
I have 3 of them.
He's bougie. The bougiest gang member ever.
One of them is an aircraft butler. He does not get very much use.
Okay, so that's a time for a later date. So that is 18.
It hits.
Is the first one. 25 for the second.
Hits.
And the last 2 are exactly the same, which is funny. 15.
All of them hit.
All of them hit. Good to know. These are in melee. So it is, I'm going to just roll 1 proficiency die to add to all of these. Look at me adjusting my systems for things. This is exciting. I should have picked one that was a different color. That one, metal. That's what we need. Great. Okay, so that is 7 plus 3, 10 plus 3, 13 plus 4, 17 plus 4, 21 points of damage.
You got it.
Okay. And I know Lucius has more hit points than almost anybody. So the dogs just come running over. They start jumping on him. I do need a strength saving throw, though.
You got it. 9.
Okay. They knock him prone.
All right.
And as you're watching the video feed, you're just seeing all of these hounds. But you do notice that their teeth have been capped with like steel. So they all have like, hard metal Yeah, they're not cyber dogs themselves, but they have like the way orcs would cap their tusks. They have like done dental work to dogs. Why not?
He's not a human, so does he have to do system shock?
I will say yes, just in case they grab one of his like wires or ability or something.
Cool. He does not quite make that.
Okay, great.
But just wanted to ask and clarify.
I'm not 100% on that, but we may find something.
Yeah, we'll tweak it.
I think even if he system shocks, you could like reboot him. It just may be one of those things where like you got to take a round and like
got it.
He's got to restart.
Got it. Absolutely.
Okay. Cool. That is it for the dogs. And then 4 is my gangers. We'll save Colvine for last. But the 3 of them that come out and around the corner, one of them is going to. Ooh, but you did move away. You stopped him from being able to do his fun thing.
Aha!
That is. It makes him sad.
He will weep on his action.
He will weep.
He will take action. Weep.
Bonus action weep.
That's a free action.
One of them gets to the top of the stairs, grabs the frag grenade, tosses it down the stairs. I need all of you at the bottom of the stairs. Lucius, no.
Okay.
20 foot radius.
Nice.
So he is just to the outside.
Half cover.
Half cover will add to it. It gives you a +2. I need a dexterity saving throw from everybody.
Cool.
You get a +2 to your dex save.
Great.
So you're not there. You are there.
I was just checking to see if I have any.
Yeah.
Solid 9.
Okay.
That's
That's with the 2.
Oh, I'm
And the
proficient
2.
for whatever reason. 16.
16 saves. 9 does not. So that is going to be 24 points of damage to you. 12 points
System
of damage to
shock.
you. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Killed our ruler.
Yeah.
15.
15 does save.
Plus 2, so 17.
17.
Does not.
Does not.
Sorry, hey, are you out?
Nope.
Okay.
Table might
Let me know when you
So
are.
I said 24. Ow.
Yeah. So the DC on System Shocks is a 15.
Great.
I'm gonna get one of those bookmarks for myself one day.
Oh, we have little post-it
Little Post-its.
You kind of post
I had a lot of fun in the stationery section.
Who doesn't have fun in the stationery section?
Honestly,
Communists.
monsters.
So is he like?
I'm watching.
He's okay with it.
Is he frightened, charmed, anything like that?
Who? Him?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
You don't have all of those abilities.
I have 3.
You have 3?
Yeah. I've used 1. I used jump in front, and I still have combat ineffective and snap out of it left.
Okay, great. Sounds good. I'm on board. Yes.
Question.
Yeah.
The grenade. Would shield have mattered?
Shield would not have mattered. What
Was it physical?
So it's half pilling, half fire
was it
damage.
was it any of those?
It's half piercing and half fire.
So it's 12 damage then.
So it is 18 damage.
Still system shocked, so like that still happens. But my max hit points is a little bit better.
So you put on
Yes,
stone skin?
I deducted those points.
I did not know.
I did that as part of.
Great.
I just assumed because what we said,
yeah.
I had cast at it as we went out.
That's perfect. Just
And I-
remind me.
Deducted the points from my drain because that is my specialty. So it automatically succeeded. but it
Automatically
deducted the
succeeds.
points.
Yeah, and it should have only been 3 drain, not 4.
Well, okay.
Yeah, 'cause
so
your
then my
signature-
drain is at 32.
Your
huh?
signature spell,
Correct. You said that.
reduces the drain.
So instead of taking 24, I took 18.
Yep, because it reduces the piercing by half, and piercing was half of the damage.
Got it. Neat.
14 hit.
There you go. That's better.
Yeah.
Better than 8.
You ain't wrong.
So that is the one ganger. The other ganger is going to shoot at Stormy.
Teachers.
22.
You ain't wrong,
That is going to be 19 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the last one is going to make a Manibolt attack at you.
Who's doing a manifold attack?
Someone upstairs.
Mage at the top of the stairs.
Can't do anything about that. Sorry. I can see him.
That
We
is,
talk.
he's 11, and he's going to miss his drain check.
Oh.
So he does suffer. He suffers 2 points of drain instead of
Good.
the full.
Good.
So
Remember that time I liked you? Good. Never happened.
Colvine looks, and he. Let's see what
He's
he's.
the only one of us that he recognizes. Too.
Yeah, because I was the only one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, he just jumps.
Wait, we're only on the second floor?
We're on the second floor. Yeah, he's gonna make an acrobatics check. He'll take half damage on the fall.
Can I by chance see him
He's moving out
yeeting
of,
himself out
he's
of the
moving
window?
out of range. Can I make a melee attack to
Sure.
grapple?
Yeah. I will say you can make a melee attack to hit him, or you make an athletics check at disadvantage to grapple him. That is your call.
Well, okay. Fine, then. I will do that.
Okay.
Because if I punch him, then I just send him flying.
Then he'll go flying just with more pain.
So,
You can knock
Grab
him
his
out,
head,
though.
smash it into the windowsill,
And then let him go.
and then he falls.
yes, that plus.
And then
Is he
question about
himself, or is he about to
disadvantage
get
with the
So
proficiency.
disadvantage does not affect the proficiency.
Yeah, neat. Cool.
Expertise doubles your proficiency dice, and you take the better.
Ah, interesting.
Me gusta.
So, that's 16.
21. So close. You get him, like you grab him,
I get his
and it's
jacket.
like just by his. Yeah, you get his jacket. You get him, and he
He's
just sort
Jackie Chan.
of, and hits the ground
Can I by chance have seen him
Make-
yeet himself out of the window?
as you're driving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
Alright.
Sure.
He's no longer eating. He has been yoked. So
Oh, well, I would have to go and
You can certainly try.
3. Not quite a very big.
Eyes on the road, man.
You are distracted by the vid screen of the
dog.
eating Lucius. Just constantly. You're like,
we were this close to having our second super, and I didn't think. I thought it was gonna be a really hard thing for to happen, but not.
No, I rolled a 2 and a 1.
Yeah.
It's very close.
Are we on the next? No, we're still.
we're about to be.
Okay.
Yep. New round.
Out of curiosity, can I roll something real quick just so I know?
Sure.
His drone,
Yeah.
how easy are those to heal, repair, whatever?
We can devise magic to repair them if we want, but traditionally they require like engineering, time
Cool.
and money.
If his drone isn't like a familiar that if it drops he can get back easily. It's
No, I pick up the body, bring it back to the shop, and then fix it.
Yeah.
cool. Great.
Or I spend a lot of money buying a
Fantastic.
new one and replacing Lucius,
Fantastic. Great.
the beloved Lucius.
Okay.
So we pick up the body and then put it in the car.
That's the top ace. King. King.
Yes.
No.
Oh, I thought it was both of you.
didn't
So
hear you. I
King,
didn't
the
see
dogs
it.
beat your dex.
Are you sure? Do you know what my dex is?
Yeah, -1. Yeah, I do know.
It's
Exactly.
spicy.
Dogs on Lucius.
Although I'm not. I don't know if that matters.
All right.
Great.
Damn.
We can't,
Wait.
save it.
Huh.
It's not going to affect anything, but it might cost me more damage if I bring this up. Need to be honest.
Yes,
What did
you
you
have
do?
to.
What do you?
What did you do?
When the shotgun barrel broke back and did I get stabbed by my own damn knife?
No.
Okay.
Oh, the bayonet?
Yeah, because he said the barrel kicks
That's
back.
probably what did.
That's why
allow
it's
the
the
16
hand.
to-
damage
Okay.
happened.
I didn't even think about that. Next time it will, but I don't want to go back for a system shock at this point.
Okay. Oh, it wouldn't give me a system shock.
It's a D4 of damage, and
It
if
would have maxed.
you would have been over half.
It would have been half of it. Am I the HP at any point in time, or my total?
If you'd added an extra 4 damage to that, it would have.
No, that was only 16 damage.
Yeah. No, that was it was the spray.
correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My apologies.
You're right. You're right. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Regardless,
I don't want
it's
to
all
go back.
good.
Yeah. It would just be
It's an
20.
AC
That's
of
all.
14.
3 of these are going to hit.
Okay.
Gotcha.
One of them is a nat 20.
Oh.
So that one is on the nat 20. He takes 16 points of damage,
Damn.
and
Oh, not that one.
for the other 2 together, he takes 16 points of damage.
Lucius is dead.
Is Lucius
Lucius, no.
down?
Lucius! Snap out of it. Is Lucius useful to us right now?
He's a friend.
Always.
No, I'm being.
Lucius dropped him. Lucius has done like 40 points of damage this fight.
Okay,
many dogs
fair.
are
Snap out of it. Apply to Lucius.
What does snap out of it do?
Use your action to remove one of the following conditions to an ally suffers from, unless you suffer from the same condition: charmed, frightened, stunned, or unconscious, unless dying. In parentheses. When you use this feature, you can.
He's unconscious and dying.
He's unconscious.
Yeah, he's not like unconscious, like put asleep. Because that's what
Right.
that is for.
Yes.
Is like unconscious as in.
now I wish I hadn't picked it up.
We'll change it after the game.
Okay.
For tonight,
Cool.
it's fine.
Okay.
You can switch.
First,
Thank you.
first round.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's down,
Yep.
bleeding
Then
out.
then I'm out.
Oiling out.
Oiling out.
He does not need to make.
Oil is my blood.
Death
Save.
saves.
Yeah. Okay. That's it for the dogs. King.
King.
Yep. Ready.
Since I saw him go down, then if an allied character in line of sight reduced to 0 hit points or less,
the
you have.
drone is not going to count.
Okay, I'm
Too
just
bad.
trying to make sure I remember.
I
learn all
appreciate it.
these.
No, I'm glad you're checking. I am not
Okay.
against answering these questions.
I'm about to cut some dogs up. I
Do it.
guess
Okay.
I can only do. I can use the same one twice. So
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
You're doing with your bayonet.
The one bayonet I have left. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Bayonet will be 1d6. Well, I got to roll first.
Yeah.
1d6 plus strength. So.
Mm-hmm.
Or 1d4 plus 5. Whatever. That is
Nat 20.
yes, it is.
Okay.
Nice.
So the damage on this is your proficiency die, the D6, and the D4. Those get
Hang on.
doubled.
Do I roll 3? If you score a critical hit with a non-fire auto attack, that's a
That's with
non-auto fire attack.
That's with
with
precision. You have to
Precision,
shoot.
you have to
Roll
shoot.
all down. Okay. Never mind that.
Yep.
I do remember I had it though.
Yep.
Yes.
You're good.
So D4, D6 plus your strength modifier.
Okay. So 2d4 and
Just
2d6.
One. Well, yeah.
Sure. If that's how you critical, that's fine.
Yeah.
You need to double here.
You roll
That's
the same
fine.
die. That's fine. It works.
He's driving the dogs.
Yes.
Yeah. So 10, 12
Yeah.
plus your strength modifier.
Yeah. Plus that'll be 12, 17.
17. Okay. Yeah. One dog dead.
Hell yeah. And
Dead dog.
I apologize. How many dogs were there?
There were 4. Now there are 3.
Perfect.
How many be below death did I take it? Is it more than 4? Okay, so
5.
I'm at
So
my
you're
full
at
10.
Full
Yep.
10. Yep. Cool.
I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, man.
you were on top of it. You also have another attack.
Oh, I
Yes, you-
I did it. That was only my one roll.
That's right. Your double tap ability does apply to your
Yes.
melee attacks.
Is there another doggy?
Yeah.
Three
more
Three
doggies.
doggies.
3 more.
16.
Hits.
Okay. 1d4 plus 5
And a D6.
and a d6 because proficiency
Because you're
For melee attacks.
for melee attacks. Got it. I'm gonna write
I didn't
that
want to
in.
just double the melee
everything.
dice for it. Yeah.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it.
I got my full
Nice.
10 plus 5 more.
15. That's another dog.
Hell yeah.
That was a
Nice.
max roll.
Yeah, man.
My idea was that when you are in melee, it is your skill with the weapon that you can utilize to create.
That's
weapons.
cool.
So should I add a plus 1d6 to my 1d4 plus 1 5?
Yes.
Plus 5?
Yes, you should.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
I understood.
Yes, I did too. Basically.
Y'all know what I was trying to say.
I got it.
No, it wasn't that was how many fucking dice?
I know it worked
Yeah.
so well.
You're doing great. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
Honestly. King, Queen.
Queen. All right. So there's how many dogs left?
2.
1.
2.
Oh, there were 3
You
left.
killed
There were
2.
3 overall. Got it.
Correct.
Sorry. My bad.
All right. And what else is the situation in the house?
You can you know they threw a grenade from upstairs. You heard gunfire upstairs, and you know that's where Stormy ran.
Okay.
Other than that, you guys,
Upstairs?
yeah,
All right. I'm a fireball upstairs.
nice, do it.
Boom. All right. So fireball is a save for them.
Yes, it is. So it's a drain check for you.
So I just
What
do the drain.
level are you casting fireball?
I'm just casting it standard.
He can.
I know. That's why I joked.
Wait, what? You have a 9th level fireball?
I can cast it
It'll
any
kill
level I
him.
want, but it could kill me.
Oh, yeah. Don't do it at a level
Actually,
that
no,
will kill
it
you.
would. No, it would kill me.
It 18 hit points. If you have more than 18 hit points, you can 9th level fireball.
I do
and
not have.
Burn
there
out
you
this
go.
I
fucking
have
house.
7th level though.
You could. It's up to
I
you.
will not.
Okay.
I am just gonna 3rd level fireball.
3rd level fireball. Okay.
So regular cast.
Yeah, so it is a Constitution save, DC of 13.
Okay, and I'm not proficient in that, but I add my modifier,
Correct.
so that's a 4.
Okay, so you are going to take 6 points of drain.
6 points of drain.
Yep, 6 points of drain, and
It's all right.
you deal 8d6 fire damage.
1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful.
That's why I grabbed those. The other reason. No, you.
Oh! That's like
6,
38 sixes.
12,
That's your beautiful hide.
24.
I'm gonna need a picture of that.
24 plus 8 is 32.
32.
37
Can you please take a picture of that?
in a row?
38.
38 because I forgot the 1. Oh, damn. I forgot to tell you guys that. Never mind.
What?
So if you guys also happen to be rolling a 1 or a 2 on your damage, you can re-roll it going forward.
That
Sorry.
time I
they are-
rolled 2 1.
Shush.
If they are within a certain range of you and can see you.
Correct. If you can see me or hear me.
Right. And I believe there's a range limit.
Okay,
on it.
I will
think
double check that.
I think it's 30 or 60 feet,
Nevertheless.
but it is a great ability.
Did you? And you
Also-
can do it whenever,
Shush.
but like it doesn't. It
Nope.
doesn't.
It's
Nope.
just
Going forward. It's fine.
me being awesome.
No, that's cool. Like it doesn't have like a cooldown or.
Nope.
For short rests?
Does that have is that the boost of that ability?
No. Mask of Authority. Allies reroll 1s or 2s on damage rolls. That it's
Mm-hmm.
period.
Yeah.
Neat.
And then I think,
And then it also gives a bonus to one of my boosts. But no, allies reroll 1s or 2s on damage rolls is all it says on this document that I have, which is not the full one. It's your
right.
abbreviated
Yeah,
one.
that is my abbreviated one. That is what's the name of that ability?
Mask of Authority.
Mask of.
That's
Authority.
martial one.
Yeah, it's
sure.
the very first one. Give me just a second. I will double check that because I want you to have that information.
Yes.
Because I just gave you the
Yeah,
abbreviated.
you cliff noted it.
I did.
Also,
yeah.
how high up are the stairs theoretically, / any of the damage that I've done? Is it within 30 feet of me?
Yeah.
Okay. How many creatures did I hit?
3.
Then I regained 3 points of health.
That's
Nice.
right. That's right, you do.
Nice.
I gave you that on purpose.
Solid 17.
Hell yeah.
I feel better already.
Oh, it's literally just if they can see
or
and hear.
see and hear.
And hear.
Okay.
So that you have to be able to see and hear you. Okay.
Still.
Good to know. That's
Still, that's
awesome.
great.
That's fucking great.
So those 3 guys in the fireball One of them saved. The other two are, and they have 39 hit points. You dealt 38 points of damage. I will give them their system shock con save.
Okay.
No. They both missed the DC of 15. Two of them are out, dead, gone, whatever you want it to say. Okay? Normally there's a D6 about like what happens to them. When we're 1 point away.
Is the house on fire?
The house is going to catch fire, yes. One of them is that's half damage. So that is 30, 19? Yeah. 19 points of damage. He fails the system shock. He will
do the D6.
He's going to do, it's a D10. Roll a D10 for me.
5.
On a 5, he's stunned until the end of his next turn.
Great.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So, I can just check off some of these things. Anything else? There.
That's all I
You
can.
feel good about that?
I feel
all right about that.
You can quicken something if you want.
I'm good.
Okay.
Because then I would have to technically take more damage from the fireball. I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. So, King, Queen, Jack. Are we up to Jack?
Mm-hmm.
Jack is the guy that's stunned, and Colbine, who is running. You can see him. He's running and jumping over a fence. Okay.
Glaring at the window. You should have jumped out the window.
She's about to.
I didn't have turn.
She will do.
You need to get yoked.
10, 9, 8. 8.
Me and Lucius. Lucius lies there. Good. And then I would like to drive 150 feet.
Make a perception check.
Perfect.
Hit him with the car.
Yes. And then run over Lucius.
It's only if he fails the perception check.
Oh, I think I'm going to try to run over the what's his face.
18.
You see Holbein jumping over like the fence between the houses as you're driving by. You're like, is that house on fire? Wait a second. I thought no gang was fuck.
You said no gang was. And then I would like to. I'm gonna yell out the window. I'm gonna yell out the window. I'll be back in a minute. And then I'm going to. I would like to like.
J-turn?
Basically, right towards Colbine. And I know 2 weeks ago we had talked about me doing the drone tactics, but because we have another rigger and I've kind of talked to her about things, I decided to take the driver thing instead.
Cool.
And so I took the signature move.
Yeah.
And so e-brake,
J-turn.
J-turns are going to be my signature move. So if I need to make a vehicle check.
A vehicle check, please. Dexterity-based vehicle check.
Perfect.
Because you are not you are not jumped into it.
Correct. Yeah. So
because intelligence is your better stat, isn't it?
It's technically it's the same modifier.
Okay.
It is
right now. In the future, the more things you do, it's going to be easier for you to upgrade the one stat.
Exactly. Then having to
your rig, it's going to be your rigor skill, right? So then you can use that for your attacks as well as for your movement and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So, but go ahead.
Let's see. 17
easily.
20.
Yes. Yeah.
23.
Yeah. You pop the turn. You lose half your momentum.
That's fine.
So your speed goes from 150 around to 75 around.
Got it.
Yeah, and you are turned the other way.
Cool.
Perfect. Lucius is there. 8. Anybody left? 7.
How far is that fucker from me now?
John Wick.
90 feet.
Want to see a magic trick?
Is there anything? Is there a drain pipe? Is there a tree outside the window? Is there a larger fence next door?
Yeah, sure. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to, in theory, semi parkour down, or at least buffet myself from one to the other, so I don't just straight jump off the second.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I don't know that I can survive the fall.
Okay.
Although
it's an acrobatics check.
You know what?
It's a D6 of damage.
What would
if
it
you
be?
fail.
Is it an acrobatics? It's a D6?
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm just jumping.
Great.
This guy's
Good.
pissed me off now.
Make an acrobatics check.
Dick. Jump.
You proficient?
Yeah, give me a second.
I'm just curious.
I'm mad. 27.
Yeah, you no damage. You jump down.
3-point landing.
Yeah.
Super
Hold on. Still on his fucking jacket.
Yeah.
Now he's 90 feet.
Yeah. So with your movement, you can travel 30 of that. If you action dash, you can travel 60 of it.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay. Yeah, you take off dashing. Actually, he's like 15 feet beyond you at that point.
Actually, I have a gun.
You can, instead of dashing, shoot at him.
I want to clip him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to kill him. I just
You
feel
don't want a
like,
headshot?
yeah, I want to like try to Achilles tendon,
She actually
I got
critical
you.
fails and gets the headshot
or she just shoots you somehow.
with the Patriot arrow.
Okay, so how do I do these?
D20,
Yeah.
D6,
Uh-huh.
plus your dex.
Okay. 15.
Barely misses.
Do I get double because he's
Mhm.
far away? Because it's actually, I'm not melee shooting.
Oh, you want to utilize the Ares Predator, the guided ability.
No, that thing that he gets that you
The
shoot.
precision.
Yeah, or is that just for? That's just for
No,
damage.
double tap. Is that what you're...
No, that
I'm confused.
he gets 2 dice. Is that just damage?
damage. That's
Yeah,
it's
damage.
damage.
That's damage.
Well, can we say it hit and I get that?
You have another attack.
I do.
You've already made one. You might as well
do
make
the other.
Okay, that's better. 17?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. And then what's the damage on this fucker?
Sixes.
It's a yeah, D6. So 2 of them. 2d6 plus your...
Oh yeah, and remember, well, I can't see you. Never mind.
Yeah.
Remember,
I can't see.
Magebeard loves you. 7 and 5 is 12. Wait.
12.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can use dex for my damage.
Nice.
Just
yeah.
in like the leg.
Yeah, you clip him, but he keeps running. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yep.
But he knows.
But he knows somebody's still chasing him.
Yeah.
So new round.
Flippity.
Okay. I can do something
Floppity.
like
Get
that.
off my property.
Working on it, sir.
she's trying. She's actively fleeing.
Up top,
Burn it down the
Ace.
house.
Ace is the dogs. Lucius is down.
Yeah.
Who is down on the bottom floor? You're big.
He was literally attacking.
That's right. You were. Let's have some dogs bite you.
That's like the most magical chew toy right there.
Yeah. A
I've
troll.
never seen like a 7-foot tall
That's
pig
not
here.
enough.
Oh God.
Okay. 12 is the first one,
Miss.
and then 19 for the second.
Just hits.
Uh-huh.
Just
Thank you.
hits.
That is 10 points of damage.
10.
Okay. That is it for the... Oh, I need you to make a strength saving throw against the dogs.
So that's a +6 since I'm proficient.
Are you proficient? Yes.
Because it doesn't check.
Yep.
20 plus 5.
You're good. You stay standing.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not hard. Okay. That is it for the dogs. King. Queen.
Queen.
Yeah.
The dogs are
So run.
agile. Shit, it's the second time in a row they went first.
They just got
I
good
run
cards.
faster.
Yes.
Can I get to him now?
Yeah.
Okay. I get to him now.
Yeah.
We're edge.
Yeah, you are there. What would you like to do?
Dude, the best
How much of that
Bobby
did it
Lashley
take to get there?
15 feet.
Oh, okay.
No,
Then
it's awful.
I want to grapple him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just hug it out.
Yeah, make an athletics check.
I can make dex instead of athletics
There you go.
for grapple.
Oh.
Because this is the hugger class.
Mm-hmm.
Am I proficient in hugging?
Are you proficient in athletics? For acrobatics?
Yes.
Then
So
yes.
then yes. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. 16 plus 21.
Yes. Yeah. You grapple him. Yeah. Get off me. Shh.
I have your jacket.
You can keep it. I don't want it. Whatever. Just let me go. Please just let me go. Please just let me go.
I'm going to bring you back to the car. We're going to have a nice
I
conversation.
don't want to go to the car. I don't wanna go to the car.
Listen. Your buddies are dead. Your house is on fire.
Jesus Christ.
We're going to get this out of you one way or another. All right, sweetie? So let's just go to the car.
Make an intimidation check.
Thanks.
I'll give you advantage because the house is on
It's
fire.
true. Because I speak words of truth. Yay! I don't know why that happened, but it did. It's an 18.
Okay. He is quite scared. He is very scared.
Does he pee himself on her?
No, I'm not going to do that to anybody. That's
Thank you.
unfortunate.
It's
Do I have
unfortunate
any
you won't do
movement
it.
left
5 feet.
to like start escorting him
5
back to the
feet.
car?
Yeah, you have to.
That you heard squealing in reverse
Yeah.
towards
That's
you.
why I
So.
like when you get
Queen.
Yeah.
Jack. 10.
10. Drive 75 feet speed.
Plus another.
Get to that
Plus another 30 is 105. Yeah, you can. So, do you want to just start driving between the houses straight to them, or do you want to drive and have her bring it to you?
How wide are the...
Can you get through there? Yes. Is it going to be a little destructive on the way? Yes. But it's
Probably
up to
not.
you.
Probably not. I'll just...
The house is on fire, dude.
I know, but my car.
Oh no, I'm not worried about your car taking damage. It's a big van. It's
Yeah.
armored. Like
Fair.
if you want to drive through some
I'll-
small fences, I'll let you drive through some fences.
Actually, fuck it. I'll drive through the fence, but just like to get to like the backyard area.
Sure. Okay.
Just bust through the fence
Okay.
and e-brake to a stop.
Yeah.
And then slide the door open.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Then that's it. And then tell him to get my robot. Get Lucius.
You can send that on the comm link.
Okay, get Lucius. Lucius, get my robot, please. And then that's it.
That's it. 10, 9, 8, 7. 7 is Colvine.
Oh gosh.
God.
No, he's just hanging.
It's a good hug. It's a good solid hug.
Yeah.
It's a good
Yeah.
hug.
You can make an athletics check. He's kind of squirming. It's not a good squirm though.
Yeah.
25.
Yeah.
Attacking the dogs.
Let's do it. 2 dogs left.
That is 17 plus. It's going to hit. Yeah.
Yep.
And the other one will be 15 plus. Yeah. And then my D4 plus D6
Mm-hmm.
plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
That is 8.
Plus 5 is
13.
13.
Any
That's
ones?
1 dog down.
Nope. No, I'm watching.
You can see me?
Yeah, because someone told me this time.
I remembered this time.
9 plus 5.
Another dog down. That is
all the dogs.
yeah.
all
That is
dogs
all the
dead?
dogs. That's everybody.
Who put the dogs out?
Me.
I will say the 2 people that system shocked they have a chance to survive. If you guys want to go upstairs and put one in their domes, you can, or you can see if they burn alive. If not, they may come back.
Dinner the show.
They may come back, but
Do we know if this is like their main hideout?
no, this is not the main.
It's a crack house.
Okay.
No, there was only what 6 people
Six,
here.
yeah.
That's not a gang.
I
That's
mean,
a-
fair.
That's a gathering.
Fair.
That's a-
It's just some friends.
That's a dinner party that you might want a reservation for, but you could still come in.
Just going.
It's a clouder of criminals.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Got it.
I pick up Lucia after. Well, are we double to like? Should we?
She's out of here.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to quickly as my little legs can take me,
Yeah.
walk upstairs, say some words. Pop, pop, pop.
Okay. Yeah. You know the difference between the ones that need it and the ones that don't. So
Yeah.
easily done.
Actually, no. I don't waste bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you just
Yeah, he did. 'Cause you
roll,
weren't there to
roll for?
You weren't there to see it, so you don't roll for nothing.
He's not rolling for disease check.
No, diseases in Shadowrun are crappy. We already yelled about that.
That's true. We
They're
did.
not good.
It's
Yeah,
And if their
But-
blood is poison, it doesn't matter.
that's right.
True.
You grab Lucius. You guys get in the van. And you make your way back to the Milk District. We're gonna call it a night there. Sorry, is there something you
I
wanted
was
to do?
just. Can I make any sort of like insight or history to see if there's any way that, because there are no survivors, except for maybe what's his
Coldline.
fuck, would they know that it was us that did it?
Make a history check.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not efficient. That one. 13.
So here's how they might find out. There were video cameras.
Mm-hmm.
So even if the house burns down, that video went somewhere on the Matrix.
Got it.
So they may know already, or that may be something that you guys attempt to hide very quickly.
Not me,
Not you.
but
We've already gone.
But your
full
friend.
you,
lamplight.
but my friends.
I have no skill at that.
No.
Otherwise,
Yeah, no. You guys need Justin's character
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah.
Also, in the future, we will be working on building contacts for each of you. That's something else you guys can pay for. They're essentially friend NPCs that can utilize skills on your behalf.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, because nobody can do everything by themselves. It's just it.
It's true.
You guys make your way back to the milk warehouse. This was it was an effective run.
Yeah.
Our combat was really intense and it only ran about an hour, a little more.
And there were gaps.
And there were
between
gaps
when
for
we were asking
rules.
questions. We were doing
But
rules.
I think
Yeah.
once we iron that out,
Yeah.
this is, for me, this is about the hit point range. I think like these guys had around 40 hit points. I think high-end bosses might have like 70.
Yeah.
But that's the world we're gonna be living
It's
in, where it's
Because anymore it
'Cause-
starts dragging.
Yeah, one big crit, you should be rolling on the system shock.
Yeah.
If you
Getting the
Yeah.
fireball roll.
yeah, a huge fire, but that's why I'm okay with the mages having less hit points because like it's a big thing.
Costing
You
hit
could
points.
it took a lot of your hit points, but you could 9th level and be like, this fight we're not doing.
Yeah.
Or I'm out.
And you're
Yeah.
out at the same time.
Or even if it's the first thing you do, you're at half health.
Yeah.
You're suddenly like, like I got to do little things.
Yeah.
Mages are extremely dangerous, but they are glass cannons.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we have given you other support abilities that allow you to contribute to the team without.
I like
feeling
giving the haste. I like
Yeah.
giving the. And there's some other
Thank you. It was
bonuses.
nice.
Yeah.
There's other bonuses that I could do that you can give that to hit or extra damage.
Neat.
And I found what I'm going to replace the one thing with already.
Yeah. What do you got?
I'm going to place it. Well, I've narrowed it down to 2. It's going to be either for the common honor. If an ally within 5 feet of you suffers a hit from an enemy, as a reaction, you could swap locations with the ally and suffer the hit and all effects instead.
Nice.
And I can do that as many times per fight as I want. There's no
Okay.
once per fight. It's a reaction.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Or cauterize. You can use your reaction to heal an injured ally. The target recovers hit points equal to 1d6
Per level.
per level.
Yeah.
I'm leaning towards that one, and I might get for the common honor at level
Yeah, at whatever
13,
Mhm.
which would be the next one after that.
So you guys have a couple of healing abilities, even cure wounds. I know both mages have those,
nice.
but they do come at a cost.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's one of those things that you
I think I might
can't
go with cauterize.
rely on too heavily, but it does give you guys some stuff
Mhm.
that you can do. I think if we do any slap patches, which is what like a dock wagon, it's not a dock wagon, but it's the item. It's what I'm going to do for that is just let you basically once per short rest. If you get slap patched, you get to spend a hit die. So that way it does have like a limit to it. a little bit of a cost, but he has to rest for drain.
Yeah, absolutely.
So those sorts of things.
Cool.
I enjoy it.
I do too.
Yeah.
I honestly
I enjoyed it once. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, you're good. For that, I honestly think having the trade-off and having one big heal is the better way to go, because like that's what I used it for. Because even that, it was like, okay, you're down how many hit points? You're down 40 something hit points. All right, well, max I can get is 36 here.
Yeah.
So I might as well burn it all as one big heal as opposed to a cure wounds, which is
but you can always upcast cure wounds.
I can upcast cure wounds with a higher
maybe
risk to me as opposed to one big
whatever.
Boom. Yeah.
And I think having the materials too is another big component. And
Thank you.
having that.
I said
Yeah.
can.
Yes. I think that's good. If you guys in the chat have any questions or notes, you can reach out to us on the Discord.
Yeah.
Once I continue to fine tune these rules, I will be putting them up there. Not quite ready yet. There are so many little things that I feel like I've been like, by the way, I want to make sure I get it all together and really in like a good order and stuff for people.
Well, yeah, and that's what some of these first few games are for.
Absolutely.
It's for figuring that stuff out and tweaking it as we go.
Yeah.
Which I think is a really neat thing for us to bring to the table as a show too.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a lot of fun. I am interested to see the quick start rules for June.
Yeah,
for
for sure.
Sixth World. I'm hoping that they are as streamlined as I would like them to be. I doubt they will be, but now that I kind of have a grasp on 5th edition, I'm hoping that
it'll at least make a little bit of sense.
that I can look at 6 and be like, hey, we'll try this one night. It's all pre-made characters, and we'll run their module. We'll see what we can do with it, and fingers crossed it goes well.
Yeah.
So you know how you were saying that runners get their names given to them?
Yeah.
So Fen in the chat has been giving us all runner names.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So the additions for tonight are Ather is Magebeard.
Hey, Mage Beard.
Adrian is BB Driver.
Yeah.
BB Driver. And Reggie is Slim.
Hey, Slim.
I like it.
Nice.
Slim pickings.
And what was
Thunderhead.
Thunderhead.
And
I like
Moxie was Calamity.
Yes.
Justin's character Simon is Panther.
Yeah.
And this is unfortunate, but Marty is Voodoo.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine.
Well,
But she's not a fighter.
As long as she's not a fighter.
I mean, spoiler alert, she's the voodoo that they're fighting.
Fair.
Although she's a face mage, different than the martial mage, which I was glad to see. But the one fight they got into, she's like, I take my crowbar and I'm just gonna start swinging at him.
Yeah, she did.
Amazing. That's fucking
And I
great.
was like, you can cast spells, and she's like, I don't feel confident doing that right now.
Right,
Just
yeah, right now.
swing my crowbar.
You do you, man.
God bless.
Feels
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
That's
Don't let
fucking
the world
great.
tell you what you can and can't do.
Just
You
do
got a
it
crowbar,
anyway.
use it.
Cool.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
I think we're gonna, we'll continue with Colbine. We'll spin out this pay data little story, and then once we get through this opening arc and we get little things hammered out, we will start to do things where you guys are planning your own jobs.
Cool.
And that I think is part of the fun and the experience of
Shadowrun.
Shadowrun.
Yeah.
So we'll see where you guys end up on the purple mohawk mirrored shades spectrum.
Oh, I think
I think we're now.
I think
But we'll see.
Stormy's gonna have a change of haircut.
All right, guys, great game. We are going to see you tomorrow, different time, 12 o'clock. We start noon Eastern Standard Time for our 12-hour stream. We're going to be going until midnight. I don't think we're going to get Gloomhaven in there. We got too many players, but we're going to have a lot of fun stuff. We've got Shadowrun Sprawl Ops is going to happen. Arkham Horror is going to happen. We're going to maybe be able to bring in some old favorites. We'll get maybe a game of Munchkin in.
Nice.
Some classics. We're also some micro games like Resistance or Coup. That's the one I was thinking of. Coup, Love Letter, those sorts of things. We're just going to really live and embrace and love the tabletop life
Oh, yeah.
tomorrow. So
We'll even
Yep.
play Monopoly.
no,
No.
Full game.
We want to stay friends.
no. Listen, if you want to play Monopoly by the rules, we will end in 45 minutes.
He's not wrong.
What do you mean?
The actual rules for Monopoly are: one, there's no free parking. Nothing.
Yeah,
goes
I knew
in
that. I know that. Yeah.
The other thing is you auction off properties that you do not purchase.
Uh-huh.
And after 2 people are knocked out,
Uh-huh.
game's over.
Yeah, it's not last man standing.
It's not last man standing.
Nope.
Should
Yeah.
be last man standing.
This as per the rules as
per the
written.
rules.
It's the richest person after 2 of bankrupt.
Yeah. Once 2 people are bankrupt,
Capitalism.
Yeah. then it's like, hey, that guy won. It's just a matter of time. You guys don't know it yet. We're gonna save you the next 6 hours. And there
Because
you go.
that person will win.
Yeah. So that's
Chad is begging no Monopoly.
no
please.
Monopoly. We're not doing Monopoly. No, we're also probably not doing Catan. So we're gonna try some other
Or risk.
or Risk. No.
Oddly enough.
No. But if you guys have requests in the chat, do let us know. We have a bit of a library, not everything. We'll see what we can do. So we will see you guys next time. But for Shadowrun, say it with me now. Shoot straight, conserve ammo, never make a deal with a dragon. And until next time, be cool.